What up, world? It's Mac. Tell me something slick and make it stick. Yes, sir. You know what this is. It's Friday. We back again for another exciting edition of Purple Panties. The Cigar Chat's #1 spinoff is the Purple Panties. And you know who I got? My lovely favorite co-host. I got all to myself before everybody comes back. We got the world's favorite KiKI from Brooklyn. KiKI, how you feeling?
I'm good. You know, last week it was a little crazy, but I'm better this week, thank God. Got my Chardonnay. Sipping cafe.
Shit. Last week was a real deep episode. Niggas had to do some soul searching last week. Niggas get off this shit like, damn, I got some shit to fix.
It was. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, after the whole, show and everything like that, I did go outside for a little bit. I got into like a little scuffle. But then I came back upstairs and then I was fine after that. I'm like, you see me over here trying to like fix myself, and you come over here with all this negativity.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is that better? No. I think it's where I am.
It's like a rainforest.
Yeah.
It sound like,
Let me see. Let me hear audio and try to figure it out. My damn allergies are bothering me.
I'm on that. Well, that's
Yeah. So anyway, KiKI, you was putting hands on somebody. You had to put hands on somebody this week? No.
I did. Well, not this week. It was last Friday.
Okay. All right.
Now, like I said, I was trying to fix myself, and then people come over here and they bother me.
Dang, man, let KiKI be great. I saw in the stories you went on a date or something.
Oh, I did.
KiKI, you stay going on dates, man. I love that. We're gonna have to give you some tips on tell these women how to date. Oh, she's back.
I'm coming.
Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Hello.
All right,
hey,
good.
Robin.
All right.
Yeah, if you invite me, I'm coming. Listen, I'm single. I'm ready to mingle. We going outside. You tell me what time to get dressed. And all right, I'm coming. What am I sitting in the house for?
KiKI go on a date, goddamn it. KiKI, every time I look, KiKI goes on dates. There's some women who can't even get a date. KiKI stay on dates.
Sometimes,
That's probably because she be outside. I don't be outside. That's probably why I can't get no dates, because I don't be outside.
Yeah, you gotta leave the house, Rob.
sometimes I don't even be outside. It has something to do with this topic tonight, but I'll wait until we start.
Oh Lord! All right, let me get ready to go around the horn there. KiKI, I've checked in with you. You didn't already had to put hands on feet on somebody last week. We're gonna pray for a better outcome this week. Let me go to everybody's favorite auntie now, Robin. Everybody like, man, you know what? She gave auntie vibes last week. So you know what? Everybody's favorite auntie, Robin now. So since you the cool auntie, Robin, how was the weekend review? Since niggas found out about, goddamn it, Walter Lee licking feet, and man, it was a wild week, a show for you last week. So how was the week, mama?
This week was, wow. Is it getting closer to the time for me to get ready to transition from Charlotte to Houston? It seemed like everything coming at me, but just trying to stay positive and stay focused, because the bigger picture is at hand, and I'm trying to get out of here. So just trying to stay positive, stay focused, but
All right. Well, you stay positive, stay focused. We love, man, America's favorite auntie, Robin, baby. Just FYI.
Why I got to be auntie?
That's what they calling you. I mean, that's what they said. They say you get cool auntie vibes. That's better than being mama. Nobody want to talk to mama. That's like Unc. Unc is a compliment at a certain point. I'll be Unc. Unc get all the fine young women. Man, you know how many young dudes like aunties? You better stop tripping. All right. As I get back to look at Maya. Maya, how is your volume now? Because Maya was normally having technical difficulties. Let me see if she's better.
I don't know. Am I so horrible? Okay. I might have to go downstairs.
Yeah.
I'm a little yeah. All right.
Get out that motherfucking spot wherever you at, guys. I don't know where that's at. All right, let's transition over to America's favorite teacher, our favorite teacher, Tam Jizzle, aka Steph Curry on the damn court. What's good, Tam? Talk to me. What you up to?
Oh my God. I don't know if y'all saw me eating this. My coworkers, they so nice. They sent me an edible arrangement, and baby, they sent me this cupcake. The cupcake stale as that thing. It is stale cupcake. The frosting weird. It's all bad. But no, y'all. I look like I feel this week. I look crazy. I feel crazy. It's been a crazy week. I got some personal things going on that I won't speak on at this time. Positive personal things, not negative, but personal things.
Good.
And just needing guidance in that process for me. But school is kicking my butt, but I'm kicking it back. I've gotten 100% full credit on every assignment I've turned up until this point. So I don't know. We riding the wave, baby. We riding the wave. I got a Coke today, baby. I need all the energy.
All right. Well, I like you with your snacks. I prefer you with snacks. So you got food. We like you. I like you well fed and ready to go. So all right. Good stuff. Tam Jizzle's fed. Okay, so just make sure everybody's good. Maya's having technical difficulties. She sounds like she's in World War IV. KiKI is going to have a peaceful show. Last week, she had a little rough start. Niggas tried KiKI, but we passed that. Robin's is about to move, but she's got a lot of love from last show. That's good. All right. Well, y'all, we got a topic tonight. We got some stuff that I'm going to kick this topic off tonight. You know, normally I let the ladies go first. Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Let me acknowledge the number one man fan of this panel is my man, none other than Big T. Shout out to my man, Big T, man. We love you, Big T.
What's up, Big T?
What love? We love you. What up, Coco? What up,
KiKi, you still trying to have some cleavage out like you today, girl?
Yeah, let us
Hey, everybody in the chat.
I ain't got none. I gotta.
Let us see.
Oh Lord.
No, hey. And no. Tammy, cover it up.
You can show me later, girl.
see, Robin, you gotta see, Robin. That's your spot to let her vibe, Robin. Come on now, you gotta let her vibe like that. Come on. I had you right last week. I need you to be auntie now. Be auntie. Not mama bear, auntie. All right, ladies, let's get into it. I'm gonna top this one off. Okay. Truth or catfish? Navigating the difficulties of online dating. God damn it. Oh, man, this question right here. Yes, Lord. Have you ever, it's called the real or fake segment, okay? Have you ever been catfished or suspected someone was not who they claimed to be? What gave it away? Hell yes, I have been catfished before. Okay, ladies, can I get this one off my shit first? Thank you. Let me get my shit off. Tam, please. Robin, please. Okay, I have been catfished. So, what gave it away? I'm going to tell you something that made me understand something about women. Now, listen, ladies, I want to say this. If you a woman and you post a picture, women, there are some women who get so good at angles and shit, making themselves appear that they're more curvaceous than they really are. So, there's some women who got so good that she like, dang, shorty guy, she got a fat behind, whoop-de-whoop. You thinking that this is what she got. Now, if you don't have a big curvaceous bottom, ain't no problem. Just present what you got. You know, ain't no problem with that. But the thing is, it's always the angles. And so I have met, I believe, 3 chicks before TV. But when I could actually do online dating, let me put that disclaimer out there. Since Queen's Court and all this TV stuff, them days over with. But back in the day, before TV and all that stuff. So online dating, yes, I have been catfished, and what gave it away is normally the angles, because normally women who have a little more, women show off their best assets and features from what I've experienced. If they got an ass, they're gonna show you their ass. If they got some big boobs, they're gonna show you them big boobs. Women are known to do that, but if they got that little angle and they sticking that little one leg forward and 6 feet back. Hey, man. Hey, them the ones that get you every time. So, ladies, Mac has been catfish. And for fellas, if you out there, peep the angles. That's how they get us. All right. I'm gonna go to KiKI because I don't know. I think she still do a lot of online dating. I still think she do a lot of online dating. KiKI,
No, we gotta go to Robin because I ain't never been catfished before.
Oh, you never been catfish? Okay. Well, Robin, tell me about go ahead, Robin. Who catfished you?
This is bro.
Maya.
Yes.
Still getting that.
Still getting this. Okay. Let me try again.
All right, mama.
I don't know.
It sounds like she's on the construction site.
She on construction side or something, goddamn. Okay, Robin, let's go with your catfish story. I do want to hear this shit.
I told y'all about my catfish story.
Well, it's a new panel. It's a new week. These people don't know. Everybody don't remember your story, Robin.
Okay, so I was living in the ATL.
Hey.
I was dating 3 firefighters.
Whoa. It's all coming out now, y'all. We're getting the knock kick. 3 firefighters. Goddamn.
3 firefighters, right? They all worked in 3 different fire stations. One was a supervisor. Y'all, I mean, he could call and I was coming wherever he called and said, "Listen, hey, I'm just saying." But anyway,
COMING or CUMING?
Well, that's I was thinking that, but I ain't gonna be the perv.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm just saying. So anyway,
Robert was living, goddamn it, in Atlanta. No wonder why your ass moved out of Atlanta. Go ahead.
So I met this one, and it is about them angles Matt was talking about.
Thank you.
He posted the pictures on his page where he was literally like this, y'all, like close up range, you know what I'm saying? And he looked really nice up close. But when I met him in person, it was just like,
ugh.
Exactly, KiKI. Like, I was like, wait a minute. And now I look like what my pictures look like. And this dude had the nerve to come out of left field on me. And I was like, hold on. You done misrepresented yourself way too much. Like, you don't look nothing. That must have been old pictures of you, because you don't really look nothing like them pictures you posted on your page. And he came out of the bag on me about something, talking. He just was talking trash. I said, first of all, you don't have no room to be even coming at me like that, because you misrepresented yourself across the board. So now, before you start coming at me sideways and twisted, I'm gonna need you to update your profile, because you don't look nothing like them pictures. See, I was being nice by even giving you an opportunity, because you don't even look nothing like what I would even date. That's the first thing.
Okay.
So now, before you coming at me like that again, please make sure you look like you portraying yourself to look like. So that whole angle thing, Matt, what you was talking about,
it's real.
Yeah. Them angles will get you.
Yeah, real.
Because he showed enough. He was fake. He didn't look nothing. Nothing like. And then he got me with them. They get you with them headshots like from the top up. Because he sure didn't look nothing. When I tell you, like, for real, like the top up body didn't look.
Well, Robin, I have a question. How can a guy, I get chicks with angles, but how can a dude manipulate angles? Like, nigga, if you ugly, you ugly, bro. Ain't too much a nigga can do.
Okay, so look. So you know how you could be leaned up on something and you got like a up close picture where you just see how you leaned into the camera like that?
Yeah.
Okay, leaned into the camera. So his shots look really nice. But then when you got in person, he looked like
Like shit.
like a booger bear or something. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
Okay, what
Man,
about being catfish? Like a guy with like, is that the same as being catfish? I guess no.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I've met guys that did, you know, they always wore hats, and then when they took the hat off, it was just.
Yes.
I don't
He
mind
had
the
a hat on in
I
the
don't
picture.
care, but
He was it looked like he was posted up like in probably at the fire station. So he was in his so he looked nice. But it could have been an old picture when he was, you know, slimmed down a little bit, and you know, I'm just saying, but dude didn't. Yeah, no. No.
okay.
so
So
what about
Kiki,
guys
you,
pretend they have money then? So like they dress nice, and then we see them in person, they look like a bum.
that's catfishing too, right? That is because that's
Okay.
still
That's
representation.
First
bum
of all,
stuff.
none of y'all definitions of catfish are correct. Y'all are not using the correct definition of catfish. I have been actually catfish, and I got stories plural.
Damn, I know you're gonna give us the technical term, Tam. Just
I'm just
hold.
saying. Y'all talk about people that are actually the people that they are. I have had people tell me that they somebody that they not, and I had to find the person that they was and be like, "Hey, this person pretending to be you." Yes,
Oh,
that's
like on that
catfishing.
show.
That's real catfishing.
Oh,
Like real, and that's happened to me multiple times.
okay. We're gonna get to them stories. So Robin, are you done with the fireman, the ugly ass fireman? Can we move on from him? We done with the ugly fireman?
Yeah, we can move on from him.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
it's been done.
Kiki, you have no experience in this, right?
Not really, no.
All that damn dating, you ain't never been catfish. Goddamn.
Thank
All
God.
right.
Look,
All right. Well, Tam, proceed.
All right. So once again, I don't believe y'all are using the technical definition of the word catfish. A catfish is not necessarily a person that is posting a picture of themselves that looks slightly different on social media. That is a mild version of catfish, but the real catfish is a person who is posing as another person, pretending to be another person and talking to you like they are that person. And that has happened to me multiple times throughout the course of my life, just not even as an adult, but even as a child. So I remember, this is dating me a little bit, but I don't know if y'all remember Black Planet days,
Oh yeah.
Tag days,
BP. What you mean?
all that stuff like that. So, you know, we be on there, you put age, sex, location, you start talking to somebody, and then y'all start, you know, communicating. So I remember back in this time period, I was like 15, 16 years old. I had a guy, me and him started talking, me and him, quote unquote, start internet dating. Okay. I had sent him some pictures of myself. They weren't the most appropriate pictures of myself to send to him. I wasn't naked. I was still a child. I wasn't naked, but I was like in a bra and panties. I should have sent that to him. Anyway, didn't really know what he looked like. Y'all, this boy transferred to my school the next school year. This was over the summer. And was like, and called me and was like, yeah, I saw you in class today. What? You don't look like the picture that you was. Found out who he was, and I was like, oh, wow. You were the Mr. So early. That's 15, 16. Now we go further on. You know, now I'm in my 30s. So last school year, right? I was on social media and this guy DM'd me. He was like, oh, you're beautiful. Do. I'm looking at him like, he fine as hell. He don't need to DM no woman to get in to talk to no woman. He fine as hell. But he was like, I'm in the military. Ain't that many women out here. Blase, blase, blah. I was like, okay, checks out for me. He sent me hella pictures of himself. Checks out for me, right? We talking, me and him talking for like 2 months, y'all. Like on the phone talking. Can't really FaceTime because apparently he's wherever he's supposed to be at, wherever Middle East country, they internet bad, blah, blah, blah. Can't really FaceTime. He tried to FaceTime me one time, y'all. The FaceTime was such a, it's so kept, y'all, because he was pretending to be somebody that he wasn't. He was pretending to be this very popular TikToker that has like over 100,000 followers on TikTok. I never seen a TikToker before, so I didn't know who he was, but that's who he was pretending to be. So he was sending me pictures that this TikToker had posted on his page. When he tried to FaceTime me, he was FaceTiming me a video that the TikToker had made. Like it was a mess. And how I caught him, he asked me for money. His birthday was coming up. He was like, yeah, my birthday coming up. I'm sad because my phone acting up. I ain't gonna see my son, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, if I was there with you, I'd bake you a cake. He was like, well, how about you just send me the money for the cake instead? I said, what?
Oh, so he a scammer.
Girls like me don't give boys
That's
money.
all I heard.
I heard scammer vibes too, Kiki.
Yeah, girls like me don't give boys money. And I was like, I don't do that. Sorry, not sorry. And so, long story short, I was like, well, maybe I was being harsh on him. I came back around, and then God be knowing, God be looking out for your girl. God showed me. I just happened to be on TikTok one day and showed me the real person. I was like, he don't sound nothing like the dude I be talking to on the phone. Like, remember, we on the phone for hours, y'all. Like, long time on the phone. And I was like, he been lying about who he is. I found all of his fake pages. I blocked all of them. I messaged dude. I was like, hey, yo, this dude pretended to be you. Okay. So that happened. Okay. Happened to me again. Another guy. Same thing. He in the military. He's supposed to be stationed somewhere. I was like, this, you're, and then I caught that. I was like, you're a catfish. Like, bro, stop playing with me. You're a catfish. So, and I actually have a person in my DMs right now that I think is a catfish as well. He was like, yeah, my wife died, and I have a son, and I'm in the military. I was like, bro, you sound like a big catfish.
Well, rest in peace.
I have actual catfishing, like people pretending to be people. They are finding attractive people online, stealing their pictures, and pretend to be them to try to scam. That is really the technical definition of catfish. Okay, that is truly, when you talk about the show Catfish with Neve and all them, that's a catfish, folks. It's not who they say they are, pretend to be somebody else. And so yeah, I have been actually catfish. It is not fun. It makes me very distrustful of meeting new people, to be honest. And honestly, I'm very anti like dating people on apps, because apps have been very bad for me too. So I hate catfishing.
But I agree with Big T. If I'm talking to somebody and they hit me up, I want you to FaceTime me. And as soon as you tell me you can't, you get blocked. Because in this day and age, there's no reason why you can't be able to FaceTime me.
Right. And so with that dude, he FaceTimed me, but he FaceTimed me with a video of the dude. Like the dude be on Instagram and he be like, hey baby, da. So that's what he FaceTimed me with. Like, I was like, bro, you really, like, you try to put some work into this scam. You thought you was gonna get my money.
But
like,
then you know now you got to that AI shit too is crazy now.
Yeah,
that's crazy too.
It makes me very distrustful of people that I haven't met in real life. Like, it makes me very, very distrustful. It's not fun to feel like, it's one thing for a person, for you to meet. I've met people, I've gone on dates with people from social media, and they don't look like exactly what they look like in their pictures. I have. I mean, you be like, okay, you're not as cute as as I thought he was, or he just straight or whatever. And maybe people feel the same way about me. I don't think so, because I think I'm fine as fuck fine as hell in real life. But the point is, that's different, because you're getting a representation of me, at least in physical form. Because even if the picture looks slightly different than what I look in real life, it's still me. But when somebody pretending to be somebody they not, that's when it's crazy. Or even when, like, if it's the same gender, like, people literally, it'll be like a woman pretending to be a man, or a man pretending to be a woman. It'd be great. Like, that's real catfishing, and that is when it gets scary. And that's when I think people are weird, and why is life? Because what did you get out of that? I would never give you no money.
Stay, Tam, keep that story, because I want to hear in the next segment a few seconds from keep that story. What you were saying, Kiki? That's what again was interesting.
No, I was just saying, thank God I ain't never been through that situation. The most, I guess, catfish situation was, they wasn't trying to date me, but it was just some girl that I knew from school, and somebody was like, they hacked her page trying to pretend to be her to try to get money. But as far as somebody calling themselves interested in me, I've never dealt with that, thank God, and I hope I never have to.
All right, good stuff. Good. Okay, now that I know that term of catfishing, if that's by a true definition, no, I have never been catfish. I just been goddamn lied to. All right, Big T says, I don't even waste time catfishing. I just got talking that Texas Twain. Once I requested that they do a video call and they don't see nothing but body shadow in that background, I'm done by that point. I just feel that's how Big T talk. Big T, I'm with you, my dude. Fuck it. I mean, forget it. See, Tammy, see
that was 2 F words.
I know. They're going to shut me down, y'all. We got to do better, people. We got to do better. All right. I'm going to kick this next topic off. Why do you think it's called Truth and Lies? And I know everybody on this panel hate a lie. Why do you think people feel the need to lie or embellish their profiles on dating apps? One, I honestly believe you got people that are insecure and they're looking for acceptance. And even though it's not real, it's not going to be real for that moment. They feel wanted and desired. And psychologically, they're sick and they got issues that they haven't addressed. If you got to go sit up here and lie and embellish for somebody to like you, that tells me you don't like yourself as who you are, who God made you, which is a disrespect to who God made you to be. That is what I have. Robin, let's get back to that police. Let's get back to that fire department. All right, Robin, what's your thoughts on that? Why do you think people do that, Robin? To lie, embellish themselves on these apps to make themselves more attractive?
Well, I mean, it's like you said. Honestly, you have a lot of people who have a lot of insecurities.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you don't like yourself, you know, you trying to look, I call them the Instagram girls.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Susie, you know, and a lot of that comes by way of some dude that, you know, she probably was dating or whatever, or her dude or whatever the case might be. He go on there, be liking Susie's page, you know, because Susie looking, well, he thinks Susie look right. You know what I'm saying? And so she's done developed this complex about how she look. So now she want to look like Susie on Instagram. Not realizing that Susie probably dealing with a whole lot of internal issues within herself, right? So she trying to keep up with Shelly over there. I'm just saying. I'm just calling, you know, Matt, you be calling out these names. I'm calling out these names. So she's trying to keep up with Shelly over there because she saw something in Shelly, you know, even though she's still thinking that, you know, that's her greatest competition there. And honestly, I just feel like it just starts there. You know, we have this thing within us that makes us feel like, you know, hey, I want to look like this, you know, so I need to do this in order so that I can look like that, because that's what's going to get me this. And honestly, I mean, if we all truthful about it, that we've had that underlying thought process, and most of us are not going to be truthful enough to say, you know, I've been wanting to look like, or I've been, we're not gonna come to the table and say I've thought about doing A, B, C, D, and E because I wanted to look like the Instagram girl, or you know what I'm saying, because we've had some level of insecurity within ourselves, basically. So we felt like we had to modify something, you know, so that we look good on our profile, basically. You know, most of us are not going to do that, basically. I've always just came with the real. So, I mean, I had somebody tell me that he wouldn't date me because of what I look like, because my weight. Oh, wow. And I told him he was shallow in his thinking, because I never had an issue getting anybody, period. But at the end of the day, if he had caught me at a different time frame in my life, that could have been the thing that pushed me either over the edge or made me look at myself some type of, you know, a different kind of way. But I didn't owe him anything. So it just depends on where the person is at in their life, honestly, as to will they embellish or, you know, or make themselves look like something that they're not on their profile, just to gain some form of attention. It just depends on the individual. That's my thought process on it.
KiKI, what you think about that? Why do people do that and lie on their profiles and say they look like one thing, or they do that? What's your thoughts on that, KiKI?
Because like y'all said, they're insecure about, you know, either what they look like, what they have to bring to the table. I've met people, I mean, I don't do the online dating thing or whatever, but I have friends who do actually do it. And when I was like, well, I'm going to sign up too, just to see, you know, what be going on this website, because I was curious. And it's like they'll lie about, you know, what school they went to or how much money they're making. And I'm like, oh, you can tell this person's lying straight off the back. But, you know, it's basically, I feel like it's an insecurity. They don't want to feel like a loser. They don't want to, you know, like Robin said, they may feel the same way about the way that they look. And that's the reason why I feel like people lie. When I did my little online thing, I lied like crazy in the online thing because, of course, I wasn't really interested in doing it. But I was like, oh, let me, you know, just make shit up just so I can sound more interesting so people could, you know, write me. And that's another thing, too. I feel like sometimes people do that as well. They have an underlying motive, i.e. scammers. So they say and they lie. They try to make themselves look good. They want to present to the world that they're something that they're not. And either they just want something. Nobody is going to pretend to be somebody that they're not if they don't want anything from you. Because why not just be yourself?
Right.
And that's how I agree with both you and Robin. It's the insecurities and they're liars and they're scammers. And that's just what it is. I think everybody's a scammer.
Okay.
I do. For real. Like, if I was to really be on, like, if I really wanted to do the on, I would honestly put, you know, my truth on it. Because when you meet me, I don't want you to be like, oh, you bitch, you ain't no 5'2", that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I would tell the truth. Yeah, I'm 5'9", I'm this, I'm from Brooklyn. You know, I'm going to tell what it is. I'm not going to lie. People who sit here and lie, eventually they start asking for the money. Like Tami said, oh, my dog died. I need to have a funeral for this dog. It just be a lot. I don't know. People is weird.
People are weird. Okay, KiKi. The whole world is not all scammers, KiKi. All right. Okay. Tam G, close this one out, Jizzle. Why do you think people have the need to lie and embellish their profiles on these damn dating sites? Damn.
Okay, I think that we're confining this to lying on dating sites. We're confining this to a specific thing. And the truth of the matter, you can meet somebody on the street and they'll lie to you about who they are. And I say this as somebody who has experiences in the dating field. Like, I remember, and I've said this before on this channel, when I met my ex, this man told me he had 2 homes. He lived between Detroit and Miami, and neither was true. He was squatting with his mama in Miami and squatting with his grandma in Detroit. And so I think that this is not an online dating problem. It's a people problem. People feel like they have to lie to achieve the goal that they want. And I don't want to, you know, classify men this way, but I definitely think it's a huge amount of men who use those tactics, those manipulative tactics, to get women to sleep with them. Period, point blank. And I'm not saying that women don't lie, because I definitely think women do lie. They definitely misconstrue themselves. They might pretend to be purer than they actually are, or they might pretend to be prettier than they actually are with filters and things of that nature. But there's a difference between that type of pretending and manipulation that causes people to make choices that can affect them on a long-term basis. So for me, I'm very distrustful of people. We can say it's insecurity, and I definitely agree that this part of it is insecurity, right? We could say it's them being insecure. We could say them having all these issues, but I think at the end of the day, it's people are bad people. They're liars. People are liars out here, and they're gonna lie to you to get what they want out of you. They're gonna lie to you. They're going to get what they want out of you, whether it's sex, whether it's money, whether it's what have you. They're gonna play the game to get what they want. But I think our culture has cultivated this. We have kind of forsaken the idea of being with somebody for love and being with somebody for true affection. And we have made it a transactional relationship between people where I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Okay. I'll buy you a Birkin if, you know, I can parade you around half naked and claim that you like it's this very transactional thing going on. And then when you're in the midst of it, sometimes you can't see the lies, but they're always very present. And so I just think that people are just pulling from their own resources, to be honest. Because like KiKi said, I've done online dating. I've done it a lot of times, not in for a long period of time. Every time I've done online dating, it's only been for maybe 3 to 4 weeks tops. I don't be on there for a long period of time because like I previously said, I'm a very attractive woman. If I go on a social media site or a media site that's for dating, I'm going to get hundreds of hits, hundreds. And that's not even hyperbole. So that's overwhelming to me because you're interacting with all these people and you have to weed all the people out. So for me, I'll be on there for a couple weeks. I see some people that have some type of spark, but generally they all weirdos. They all end up being stalker, weirdo, strange people. And so for me, it's not even worth putting myself out there because now they might be attached to my social media. So now I have a guy right now who I do not talk to no more that watches my story every day that I met on social media. Every day he looking and seeing what I'm doing, what I got going on, heart and stuff. Baby, I don't talk to you. Why are you still watching my stuff? We not cool. You're not my friend. We not nothing. So that to me puts me in a dangerous spot because this man is weird. He's, like I don't do with you no more. There's a reason why I do with you no more. So people just being themselves, honestly. And I think that when you have these online dating situations, it is put people in positions to be weird and still attract people, to be weird and still sleep with people. You understand? Like, it used to be when you was weird, like back in the day, if you was weird, you wasn't gonna pull nobody, right? Like, you pull another weirdo, right? You might pull another person that's just as weird as you. But these days, people, like I said, pulling from their own resources, being strange, lying online, meeting up with people, being able to sleep with people they would never have a chance to sleep with before because of how dating situations are set up. Now thinking that they not who they are, and sometimes they're lying, y'all, but they so delusional. They believe the lies they telling. It's crazy.
You sure do.
They believe in a lot, and so I just think that people are pulling from their own resource and they're pulling from who they are, and it makes me very distrustful of new people I meet. And it's crazy because then I feel like it makes me distrustful of new people I meet, but then you meet, you know people that's already in your life that's trash. And you're like, he trash, but at least I know that trash over there. At least I know what I'm gonna get with that trash over there because I'm messing with him. I don't know what I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I just think people are pulling from who they are. People are pulling from who they are.
Yeah, I got people online trying to pretend to be me, talk about some they lonely and they this. I'm like, that ain't me. I'm not lonely. What the fuck is the F is going on over here?
You know you ain't lonely.
People are weird. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. People are weird. A couple people have tried to pretend to be me. People have started an OnlyFans with my pictures.
Isn't that's the thing that scares me, and that's why I've been trying to get the page taken down for the longest because I'm like, with this AI, all you gotta do is just put my face on this, and that ain't even me.
Right.
I hope they know. Listen, I got too many tattoos for that to be me.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, it's weird.
Okay, that's a lot to unpack. So, that's a lot to unpack. All right, okay. Tami, get a drink of water because this is actually a Tami G question. Okay, that's coming your way. All right.
I'm gonna get a lick of frosting is what I'm gonna do.
Go ahead, handle that while we get ready to set this question
Not
up.
from the stale cupcake.
I know, man. I know, right? The stale ass cupcake. But I will say this, just a side bar conversation while she licking her frosting.
Hey,
I will say this. My experience on them damn websites, what would be funny, y'all, to me? Everybody be on there, I'm looking for long-term relationship. That'd be the biggest crock of shit you've ever seen. Everybody on them sites is there. I have met is there for one thing and one thing and that's for a good time and not a long time. That's a fun time. And I ain't never met nobody on them damn. Every chick I ever met, except maybe one or two, man, she get knocked down the first time we go out. That's just how it go on them sites, man. They be full of shit.
I've never.
Tam, you don't count. Now we know. Tam, I know you ain't never did that. Now I know that. I'm talking about the other girls, Tami. We ain't talking about you.
See, I did it on Instagram. It wasn't a dating site, but after we did our 1 to 2s, I blocked the guy.
Okay.
Because I didn't know he was bald underneath his hat.
That is a hatfish. That is a hatfish.
Wait a minute.
But was he bald, or was he like balding?
It was
a guy I met. He was balding, and it was not cute.
He was trying to keep the hair.
What's the problem with the hatfish thing? Make that make sense. So I need to understand because I take offense to that type of shit. What's wrong with being bald, lady?
But
what's wrong with being bald? Hold on, let's get to the crux of this, Tami.
I like when men show their the fact that they don't have any hair. I find men with hair. I don't like guys with hair first off, but if every picture that you got, you have on a hat, and then they take the hat off, their head is like super big, it's lumpy, or like we're trying to hold on to like that last little piece of hair. It's like it'd be weird to me. That's what I listen. The same way they feel about women with wigs. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes men assume that because woman has wigs, she doesn't have any hair, and you know whatever the case may be. I feel the same way with men with the stupid hats on. Take them off. Why is every picture you at the beach with your hat on? You in the shower with your hat on? Do you ever take this off?
Shower is crazy.
Like, oh,
Take
look,
my
see?
shit off. Look like
Notice you don't have no hair.
in there was some on the show. I don't want to be
Say
called
that.
a hatfish out here, ladies.
No.
All right.
So Mac, you wouldn't be considered a hatfish. A hat. So
Thank you.
A couple things.
I'm gonna teach you.
A couple of things are kind of makeup for men. Okay. One thing that's makeup for men is a haircut, right?
Okay.
Right. Haircut can completely put somebody back in the game that was
Change a
like,
nigga, boy. Tami. It change an ugly nigga to a decent looking nigga.
Okay.
Fact.
So then you have the beard fish. Beard fish is a whole thing because some people under that beard they look real crazy, but they have a beard and they look real good with it, right? That's the thing. Okay. Then you have hatfish. Now, that's why I was asking KiKI, was the person that she dealing with, was he completely bald or was he balding? Because I had a guy who I met and I thought, oh, well, he's kind of handsome, whatever. Bro, the whole top of his head gone, but he got locks that's down here as long as
he pulled up really missing.
You look crazy. Let it go. And every picture, like she said, at the beach, he got the hat on with his every picture he got the hat on. That is hat fishing because he's not an unattractive dude, but you never see him without the hat on, and when you see him without the hat on, you're like, no. Let that go. Let that go. There's nothing wrong with being a bald. The last several people I talked to have been bald. Like, there's nothing wrong with being bald. But if you bald, be bald. You know what I'm saying? I won't be out here
and then it be the ones like talking about women with the wigs or the makeup, and it's like when you take the hat off, you go from being 25 to like 55, and you know
what? A nigga can take his hat off and he age up.
Yeah, like you said, even with a haircut, they can go from looking like crap to looking like somebody zaddy with a good haircut. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Men do it too, the same, you know.
Real talk.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Tami, for letting me know I'm not a hatfish. I do show my bald and I'm bald and proud. Thank you, Tami, for clearing that up. The hell you say, KiKI? I'm a good-looking bald man. All right, damn, Robin. Robin, I'm just teasing. I'm just messing with you. Robin, the hat fishing. So that's you've experienced the hat fish thing too. Since we didn't went there, have you experienced? No, so you never experienced the hat fish thing. Okay. Okay. So that was never okay. All right. So that was just now, Tam, the beard fish. Now I am curious about that, but can you give me a quick breakdown on the beard fish, Tam? So does that mean he just an ugly dude if he cut his beard off, Tam? What does that mean, the beard fish?
So you have guys who are genuinely attractive and they grow a beard and it grows their attractiveness, right? You have those guys got the Kofi Cerebrals and the people like that, and it's some people that you know when you first met them they didn't have any facial hair and they grew that facial hair and you was like, okay, daddy, okay. But then you have people who are unattractive, right? You wouldn't think of them as attractive at all. And then they grow a beard and then all of a sudden they grow in attractiveness because of the beard. The beard is that is beard fishing. Because if they cut the beard off, you were not attracted to them anymore. I think Drake is a great person, a great candidate for this.
I heard
Drake is not very attractive man. He ain't never been attractive. I've been watching him since he was, 15, 16 years old on Degrassi. Drake grew a beard. It was like, oh, okay, Drake.
Yeah.
So it's certain people that
calm your hormones. Thank you. Go
ahead. Drake
she got excited when she said Drake. Go ahead, Tam. Thank you.
It's certain people like that it's just like if you cut the beard off, their attractiveness level goes down significantly. And so that's what it is. I like a dude that look good with a beard and without a beard. Like I like somebody who I can help make his beard grow. You know, that's what I like it like.
See, now you cutting up because I know what you're going with that. Now you cutting up. Now you ain't wait to get freaky with KiKI because you know we gonna come to you, man. Bro, after that damn cliffhanger.
Y'all, I'm on. Yeah, I'll tell you about that later. Though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me get to Big. Big T got a damn beard. You can look at that damn. That's a big, nice Texas beard. He says, "Dang, over a haircut." Now I definitely keep a fresh cut, But I didn't know women was judging us like that on our haircuts and facial hair. They judge everything, Big T. They do.
Men judge everything too. They judge our bodies. They judge whether if we wear makeup. If you don't, I had a man tell me, "Oh, well, you don't put the fake eyelash, the individual lashes on and stuff. What does it matter?" I had men judge us all, so we could judge too. Think is going
I got a
around
question. I digress again. And Tammy, I'm still coming to you for this next topic, but this ain't the topic. This is just a sidebar because I got thoughts. Yeah, I have thoughts. Okay, so let me ask this, Tam, and ladies, KiKi and Robin. Let me ask you this question. So if a guy gets he bald and he says, "I'm tired of this. I'm gonna get me this little hair, this little man weave hair bun to get the waves." And next week I go from bald to waves. How do women view that? Keep it a bean. Like a girl go from a fix a flat booty to now she got all this ass. Nothing wrong with a fix a flat booty. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. Just an example. Okay. And this nigga go from bald to waved up. How do y'all feel about that? Does that take anything away? You consider him a fraud? Keep it a bean. KiKi, I'm gonna go to you first because Tam, I want you to finish that one last. KiKi,
No,
go to you first. Okay.
I don't think so. Just don't come around my friends and stuff like that. Like we wig in the house with me only. Because I don't want to have to explain to my
You never be trying to that nigga. What?
But I don't think it's a problem because I know it's like what do you call this thing? Like is it genetics? Like when some men they start balding really early. Age and stuff like that. So, I necessarily don't really see what the problem is because, women, we could change our hair. We could do a wig to a shortcut, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, don't come around my people because I don't want to have to explain it and then laugh about it later. Thank
you. I just want to let y'all ladies know when a man goes bald, that's some depressing shit. Anybody that I'm going to let y'all ladies know because I don't think y'all understand what that does to a man. When my brother one day was like, "Bro, it's time you let it go, man. It's time you let it go." I mean, hey, KiKi, hey, Tam, the line went from here to, hey, Tam, a nigga had a line right here. He's like, "Bro, let the waves go. It's over with, Playboy." And definitely honestly, I was scared to go bald because your identity, I had the curly hair, the good, the smooth Rico Suave. I was mad. And like, bro, that's scary because you don't know if this shit gonna work because everybody can't rock a bald head. God bless me. It worked out for me. But ladies, it is scary. Thank you, KiKi, for your concern. Because if you would have came with the hairline, it was going, I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? See, okay, thank you for the support, KiKi. Thank you. I just want y'all ladies to know it's hard for men to go bald. Just be gentle and be kind. All right, Tam, on to you. Does the man? No, I'm sorry. Let me go to Robin first. I'm gonna say you for last. My bad. Robin, does the man weave bother you? Like, can a nigga get the man weave? Because them barbers nowadays, KiKi, you would never know. Hey, them niggas be having me. Hey, Tam, your boy be that close. I be like, nigga, for the weekend. Not for the weekend. For the weekend. I might pull up on them, motherfucker. What? Go ahead, Robin. Can Gerald, old ass Gerald can Gerald get? Can you cool with Gerald or Larry or young Larry?
Why you got old when you talking to me? I'm just saying.
I had an old guy too.
Why you got to come with somebody old when you come talking to me? Why he can't be old when you talking to one of them, but you come at me talking about old?
I had an old guy last week.
I'm just saying.
Okay, well, young Dontaris, it don't matter. She had an old guy. Jesus.
You got to come with somebody old when you coming to talking to me. Okay. Anyway, I guess it wouldn't matter. I mean, if it makes him feel better about himself, then yeah, I mean, I'm gonna support that because we do different things that makes us feel better about ourselves. So yes, so I'm not gonna clown him for that. But if he wanted to, I mean, anything that is going to help support him, make himself feel better, yeah, I'm gonna support that.
All right.
But don't let him start talking crazy because I snatched that wig right off his head.
I ain't gonna do him like that. KiKi, I ain't gonna do him like
crazy.
Okay.
Shut up. You know what's underneath here.
So KiKi gonna sit up here and want to snatch the man bun off.
I'll support him too. I'll support him too. But don't act like we don't know that you was bold.
Wait, but I'm just saying now, even if he clowning and acting up, I'm still not gonna. It's got to be a time and a place for that. Now, don't do him like that.
Thank you.
Not in front of nobody.
Thank you.
Well, watch how you
not
talk.
In front of nobody.
Thank you,
because
Robin.
That's terrible. Because
that's
you
wrong.
wouldn't want him to do that in front of you.
Thank you.
You in front of nobody. So
well, thank you, Robin. So
no,
KiKi gonna support him, but KiKi gonna talk some shit to the man behind the back. Robin cool. And so Robin gonna support young Christopher with his bald head that's 29. Young Christopher. I'm about to go young. I'm a goddamn it. Now you go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going young. Anyway, let's go with Jizzle. Close this one out, Tam. Can you support the man weave?
Nah. I'm sorry. Can't do it. And that's why though, because I just feel like, first of all, I think a lot of stuff that men these days doing is sassy AF. Okay, I think it's sassy AF. We in a sassy time period where men doing some sassy stuff, and it's very giving. What is you doing, sir? So a man, I was talking to this guy earlier this week, and he was telling me he's younger than me, but he's graying, and he was telling me, yeah, I dyed my beard, I dyed my hair. I was like, okay, I get it. You don't want to be I get that. You know what I'm saying? Dyeing your hair, dyeing your beard, that's one thing. I understand that a lot of people's confidence comes from their hair. So I don't ever want to negate somebody's insecurity. However, how long you gonna keep up that toupee? Look at Donald Trump. Look at Donald Trump. He look crazy. He'll be 72 wearing. I had a guy at my church, and I'm not gonna say his name, but it was a guy at my church. This man was 92 years old with a head full of black hair. We know you dyeing your hair, brother Johnson. We know that. And so it's like, at what point do we allow our insecurities to override the reality of our situation? And that's kind of my thing. I can see it for a woman. If a woman had Appalachia or something, she was balding and she wanted to wear a wig. I get that because it's a woman's crown is her hair. But a man, I don't see the benefit of you getting this man weave. For what's the reason? Like, and then for me, then if you my man, right? If you my man, baby, I'm gonna make you feel like you the dopest dude to ever be alive. So you ain't ever gotta feel like you gotta go somewhere else to do something else to feel like you need that to be validated. I'm gonna validate you every day. And so for me, that breeds a certain type of insecurity that is unattractive to me. Because this woman right here, I can go bald. I can have long hair down to my booty crack. I can have it purple. I can have it green. I can have it blonde. I can do whatever I want to do with my hair, and it's gonna look good on me. And I'm gonna rock it. And it's more of a confidence thing than it is a whatever. But women do things with their hair. With a man, it's just like, bro, just let it go. Like, just let it go. It's okay to let it go. It's really okay to let it go. And I think in that confidence and letting it go, that grown man glow when he go bald and he start dressing a little bit more age appropriate, and he just, it's a swag that come with a bald dude. It's a couple bald dudes I done met in my day, and I was like, when did this become my type? When did bald become the new? Because my type is tall waves. That's my type. But as I've gotten older, since I got in my 30s or so, bro, a bald man with a hell of a lot of swag. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. With a little beard, he got a little beard all up in that thing. So you have a little salt and pepper up in that beard. Like, anyway, so I think it's a confidence thing. I think it's a confidence thing. And I get it.
That's what's up. Okay, so I got let me get to Big T. He says, Mac, sometimes we got to give it up. Once we get older, our hairline recedes, so we got to make that sacrifice to go bald, brother. Amen. I take it you a bald man as well. And yeah, I will say this though. Contrast bald Mac versus wave Mac. Bald Mac has had a much better. It's been off the chain. So I would have known I would have went bald sooner. Shit, I would have cut this shit off 10 years earlier. Damn it, how'd I know it would have been like this?
Well, don't wear your weekend wigs, because now we know.
No, I'm not doing the weekend wigs. Because I just be teasing me and Tam. I tease Tam a lot. I'll post it and I'll be like, Tam, one weekend, if you see me brushing my head, Mind your damn business, ma'am. All right. Let's get to the topic, lady, because I do have a question about gray hair, but y'all be taking me, these topics, y'all be having so much good chat, it'll take me somewhere else. All right, this is a Tami G question to kick off. How far, Tami, have you gone to verify someone's identity when you suspected that they might be a catfish?
All right,
Oh,
y'all.
yeah.
So,
Oh,
so
yes,
the,
Tami G shit right there. Okay.
the guy who catfished me, like, I mean, I've been catfished multiple times, but the one that really, really catfished me, that dude, oh, it was a whole process to verify what he was saying. Okay, so he said he was in the military, and he said that he was a G6 or G7 or something like that, right? So I had a homeboy who was stationed where he was stationed. So I asked my homeboy, I said, call my homeboy named Angelo. Shout out to my homeboy Angelo. Called up Angelo. I was like, hey, yo, Angelo, I'm talking to this dude. He's supposed to be stationed out there with you. Can you check up on it for me? I know you probably can pull his information. He said, I never heard of that dude. Now, you know, if you in the military and you black and y'all stationed somewhere in a different country, 9 times out of 10, all the black people gonna know each other, right? 9 times out of 10. So
I was in the military, yeah.
So that was already like a red flag, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I sent Angelo. I was like, hey, Angelo, this a picture dude. You ain't never seen him around. He's like, nah. And also, he not a G6. I mean, he not a G8. He a G6. That's a G6 uniform. I was like, oh, okay, lie number 2. All right, cool. Bro sent me a picture of some McDonald's that he said he ordered for dinner one night. Now, this was in the Middle East, and y'all know in the Middle East, a lot of times they don't eat beef, right? Mm-hmm. So this particular McDonald's was serving beef burgers. And my homeboy was like, bro, he not who he say he is. There's no way they served him beef over here. They only serve chicken burgers where we're stationed. They do not serve no beef. So I don't know how he not who. So it was little things. So me being the type of person I am, next time he called me up, I was like, oh, so what where you stationed again? What's the name of the? Oh, okay. I was like, oh, so you know they serve beef over there? And I'm just checking him on all these things, and of course he's lying about all these things. And I was like, oh, so you really a G6? I was like, So I really went through this whole process of fact checking all the stuff. And then he was like, well, you know, my phone broke. I can't call my mom to check on my son because apparently his mom had his son. That's the lie he was telling, right? I was like, oh, if you want me to, I can call your mama. Oh, no, I'm not going to let you do that. No, I'll call your mama for you. Like, it was little stuff. And so it was a whole process of, like, throwing nails in all these dudes' lies he was telling me. Mm-hmm. You know, he was like, he said, this is a scam portion that KiKI was talking about. He was like, yeah, I'm going to send you a link to your phone. I need you to press the link. And then I was like, I'm not pressing no link. Are you stupid? You think I'm dumb? You know I have a college education, right? Like, are you dumb? You think I'm dumb? Oh, I'm not dumb. So yeah, it was a whole thing, y'all, and it was crazy because I had y'all. I'm telling y'all, this my students were locked in. My students be locked in all my relationship stuff when I tell them little bits and pieces. My students was locked in. I had my students reverse picture search, image search him. You know, like they do on Catfish. Mm-hmm. And it was like, we can't find that. I think he might be a real person. Like my students reverse image search. Oh, dude. Bro, do I have a picture? I will literally show y'all a picture of this dude. He really from New Orleans. He really cool. The real person he is really cool. He from New Orleans. He got this dope accent. His son is gorgeous. Like the real dude, I've spoken to the real dude on TikTok. But the dude who's pretending to be him, yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy. The fact that you go through all of this.
Shout out to the few guys. Hey, shout out to my man Tony G, man. Welcome in, Tone. Tone, you say you've been involved for 20 years. Tone was also in the military, man. Appreciate you, Tone. He was in the Navy like me. Much love. And BT, for the record, says, ladies, he used to be bald, but he went back to the waves. Yeah, Big T. Yeah. Rub it in.
Yeah, I love that.
Rub it in. Thanks, Big T. All right, KiKI. So what have you ever done? Your detective work, KiKI. Because I just feel KiKI would track a nigga. She think everybody a scammer. How far have you ever went to verify when you was, dealing with a dude, or maybe just, if you suspect he was a scammer? I'll go with KiKI's word. Scammer.
Yeah, because I never did been catfished or whatever the case is, but I usually just ask my aunts, like, yo, this is the person. and then they'll go and do a whole history check on them for me because they're really good into doing stuff like that. But as far as like the whole, catfish situation, I ain't never been a part of that. Thank God, like I keep saying. But if I'm talking to somebody and I feel like their stories are not kind of adding up, I will give my aunts like, this is the name they gave me. This is where they said that they live at. My aunt to like, check it. They'll just send me all the information and I'll just start questioning them. And I'm very direct. I'm like, you lying. Oh, what
So
you mean
you
I'm
come at the
lying?
dude
My aunt
like that?
told me, and I don't know where their mama live at, the baby mama lives at. My aunts are real good in that.
All right, so KiKI got her research team. Got you. All
I
right,
do.
FYI, fellas, the main tees be at your neck. All right, Robin, what's the furthest thing you've ever done as far as to verify somebody? Detective work, so to say.
I mean, everything on the internet, you can just put it in yourself. I mean, because most of that stuff, once it's out there, it's out there. Unless people pay for it not to be out there. Because, they have different things that you can pay for your information to be, so that you can't track it. But for the most part, if you put pictures out there or whatever, you can go online and find out whatever you want to find out about somebody. You can find out last known addresses, who's connected to them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just saying. So I don't have a research team. I am my research team. So.
I so believe that. I believe that. Yeah, I can see you doing that.
So any websites they've been on, I mean, you can find that stuff. You can find all that on your own. So
all right, fair enough. Okay, y'all. Well, it's that time that everybody's waiting for. They're waiting for Getting Freaky with KiKI, and I tell you what, I can't wait to hear these damn. She got some new stuff she gonna hit us with. This gonna be a different. She gonna hit us with some new stuff. So KiKI, I'm gonna hand it over to you. Get Freaky with KiKI. Let's go.
That sounds crazy. All right, so everybody play Never Have I Ever, right?
Yeah.
So you know the object of the game. Okay, so if you've done it, you put your finger down. If you haven't done it, you keep your finger up.
okay.
Okay, so all right.
You said if you've done it, put your finger down, right?
We got it's only eight right. Questions, whatever. It's not a whole bunch. Okay.
Right.
Never have I ever gave someone a golden shower. So meaning if you did it, you put your finger down. If you haven't done it, you keep your finger up.
Oh, mother stand up for that.
You never get anybody a golden shower?
Oh, wait. I said the squirt count.
Yeah. You gonna say yep? So put your finger up. Down.
Okay, so Tami, you done the 7 fingers.
Wait.
Tami. 7.
Wait. You said if you have done it.
Yeah, if you peed on somebody, Robin.
Put your finger down.
You put it down, but if you haven't, you keep it up. Okay.
Yeah.
How many fingers we got?
We're supposed
8.
to have 8. So Robin's put 1 down. So
no, I haven't put it down. I ain't never did that.
No. Okay.
So Tam has done it. KiKI. Oh God. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I've done it. Okay. Have you ever had sex with more than one person in one night? No. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's me. You never had sex with more than one person in one night, Mac?
Oh, so I thought if I've done it, put it down, right?
Yeah. So you never. Okay.
So I did. I had 8 fingers. I ain't never pissed on nobody. So
Okay.
But I have had multiple sex partners in one night. Now, KiKI, they were separate events. They were different times in that night, though. That's
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm good.
Have you ever cheated on somebody?
Oh shit! Yeah, I know my damn better put my finger down. Shit, that's that's it.
Okay, so I'm on to 5. Wait a minute. Okay.
I got 6.
Okay, I got 5.
Robin, put them damn fingers down. Shit.
Nobody ever cheated on anybody? No.
So nobody cheated.
I got 7.
Okay, so you cheated.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
All right.
You ever been blindfolded? I think I wrote on these questions for me. You know.
Okay, I've been blindfolded, so I'm down to 5 with you, KiKI. What you got 4? I'm about sick of these holy ass people on the bottom of this damn screen. Come on.
Okay. Have you ever been whipped? Like not beat, like
Oh.
so called, but have you ever been whipped?
Whip with what?
No?
With
Oh.
what?
Hand, a little belt, a little, anything sexual. It could be with anything. Whatever you've been whipped with.
Spanking counts.
Spanked, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have had that.
Okay, I never had that happen to me.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Let's see.
Have you ever kissed multiple people in one night?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You heard? Y'all heard?
Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, that's 4. Yeah, I guess I'm a nasty kissing mouth nigga. So I guess so.
Oh my god!
But it was like when I was in high school, and it was like all of our friends in the car, and we was
Put
like,
your fingers down, Tam. Put
I
that
did.
finger
Put the
down.
finger down.
I did.
Okay.
You're not getting away from that, Tammy. Put them damn fingers down, man.
Right.
I'm down.
Okay. Have
I
you
got
ever
4.
left any article of clothing at someone's house just so that you could go back? Whether it was your panties, your bra, maybe some lip, whatever. Have you ever left anything at someone's house just so you can go back?
Oh, look at Robin. Wait a minute. I think Robin had a finger down. So
I'm
Robin's
still at
down
my
to
little
5.
3.
So I
Okay.
got 4. And Tam at 5. Robin's at 5. Okay. Okay. What else you got, KiKI? This is good.
Have you ever got your toes sucked?
Oh, well, I know Robin better put her damn fingers down. Damn it, after last week.
Also, I'm only at 2. Those
So
was
Abraham
all
with them toes. You said what now?
Those was all 8 of the questions. I only have 2 fingers up. You got 3. You got 4.
I didn't like it though, but okay. So I'm down to 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever sucked on somebody's toes?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shit, that's 2. I'm
Now
down
I
to
got
2.
one.
So wait a minute. So Tam got 4, Robin got 4, and me and KiKI, we just some guys. Okay, we just some wild ass people.
I only got 1 left. Okay, let me think of 1 more.
Give me 1 more because I don't like Robin with 4. We got to give us something else. We got shit. I'm gonna give Tam a little break.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Oh yeah.
You trying to get him out?
Have you ever it's a guy?
Well, have you ever swallowed up someone?
Like she was shooting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want it all. Yeah, give it to me.
I bet. Okay, all right. So the last one. Have you ever
Well, shit, I ain't got no more fingers.
had a facial or given someone a facial?
Oh, shit,
Okay, boom, you're out.
Yeah, I didn't.
I've never done that.
You've never.
I've never had a facial. No, don't.
So, KiKI, with all these threesomes you done did in the world, you ain't never let
Not on my face. Anywhere else, I'm fine with it. You know, my boob. Anywhere else, but my face, no.
Okay.
And it's crazy.
So Tammy's
maybe in my
down.
throat, some throat babies, but not on. No.
So Tammy's down to 3, and Robin ended up with 4. KiKI, you sure you ain't got no more? You got 1. I'm out.
Fingers, yeah. So now you have to tell us what is your intrusive sexual thought that you ain't never tell nobody.
Intrusive sexual thought that I never told him. What the hell has been intrusive? You know what? Sleeping with, knocking down a fine mama and her daughter. That is an intrusive sexual thought. I have thought about that. Like a bad mama and her daughter at the same time. Now, no, for real. Like some of these mamas is looking good. Like, say, for instance, like a mom, like around like 40, like around my age, like 47, 48, she's still holding, and she got a younger daughter. I have thought about that. I don't know if I could pull that off. Or a mom and her sister. I ain't quite figured out how I'm going to get that done yet.
What's that girl named? Bernice?
Yeah. Her daughter, yeah, something like that. Yeah. So a fine mom and her daughter, that is my intrusive fantasy. If I can figure out, I've done the cousins. I ain't never got the mom and the daughter combo. That I think I'm gonna accomplish that. That's gonna happen. Bucket list type shit.
Y'all hear that, ladies?
Hey, any fine mamas with daughters? Hey, holla at me. Yeah.
That'd be so disgusting. Ugh.
What? The mom and the daughter?
To see my daughter, maybe because my daughter's only 11, but I couldn't even imagine some shit like that. Like, oh my God. First of all, I'm getting my belt. What are you, everybody getting whooped in that?
But,
I couldn't imagine, even if my daughter was grown, it's just, like just the thought of it. Oh my God.
All right, ladies, I got a question too, because I'm gonna ask the same thing, but let's show the chat some love. You got Big T saying y'all free, Tony G saying y'all freaks. Yeah, Tony, so wild people with goddamn panel. Yeah,
I'm not a freak. I'm just a Tami.
she's a Tami. Big T said golden showers. Big T said he said swallow up. All right, Big T. All right then, brother. Okay, that's how you feel. All right then.
What about those golden showers, Mr. T?
Yeah, man.
So on somebody that shit.
So y'all be in the chat. Y'all do golden showers in the chat. I don't do golden showers. I just can't do that. You know, just can't do.
Because last week Tammy said, "Wait, well, last week Tammy."
Oh yeah, Tam. Oh yeah, you right.
Yeah. That question. So we gotta hear. That's why I asked the question. That was the first question.
That's never happened to me. I was inquisitive about other people, if that's a norm.
So you never peed on anybody?
That's why I asked y'all earlier, does squirt count? Because I feel like squirt is mostly pee. Squirt, yes, pee.
You know, I've heard they said, well, where do you do it at? Nobody pisses in their bed. You have to go into the shower and do this. I've done it.
So you peed on somebody?
Yeah, and then they did it to me too.
And so you peed in his mouth? What you pee on the man?
No, hell no. That's disgusting.
I'm just saying, it's the freaks in Brooklyn. That's what y'all
that's because he can never kiss me. But the person was like my man for like a very, very long time. And, I wanted to try something different. So we were like really drunk. And I was just like, oh my God, have you ever peed on anybody or had somebody pee on you? And he was like, no. I was like, well, let's go try it. And he was like, well, where? And I was like, well, not on my couch. So we went in the shower. We turned the water on. And then, I sat in the tub. And then he like peed on my chest. And that's okay. Well, now it's your turn. I got to pee on you now. You're not going to just piss on me and think you're going to be telling people that you was peeing on me. And I got to tell so I pissed on him too.
Okay.
Wow.
So y'all swap piss. Okay, I got it.
And then, since we're in the shower, then we just took a shower afterwards.
Hey, some people swap kisses. They swap piss. Okay. All right. I got a question now. So now, KiKI, I ask you, and the ladies can follow in tow. What is your most intrusive sexual fantasy, or have you done them all? Shit, I don't know with you, KiKI. Have you done all your sexual intrusive fantasies?
No, mine was just basically to be like bound and gagged. You put your little phones away because I don't want people to take pictures of me when we're in this thing. People blind. Your blind phone. I don't want people to take pictures of me. So mine is to just like have somebody like tie me up, feet, hands, put me in and just do whatever they want to me for the night. That's mine.
Okay. Wow. Okay. KiKI won't tie her ass. Okay. Robin, what's your fantasy? You and Corey, 35-year-old Corey. I gotta keep. I gotta make Corey young. Robin, I gotta be old, man. Corey.
That's right. Because you always be trying to, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the Mile High Club.
Okay, I feel that. I ain't never done that one either. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's
write that down. Bucket list.
Bucket list shit there, Robin. Mile High in the bathroom, getting it popping.
Them little bathrooms.
No. On a private jet in the
PJ.
In the air, flying to somebody's country, taking me. Yes, I'm talking about doing it right. I ain't talking about in no little bathroom.
Okay. Because I was in the bathroom.
I was about to go to the Delta bathroom, get it popping. Okay, you're not talking about the Delta bathroom.
No, y'all thinking too small.
We gotta think big.
Hey, KiKI, you see what happened when Negroes go to Greece? They you see how they get brand new Kiki?
Like, come on, girl. Like, listen, I gotta find the
hey Kiki, we gonna stick to our little spirit flights and our little, you know what I'm saying, our little Delta.
Spirit. I don't do spirit. I heard if you fly spirit, you become a spirit. No, thank you.
Southwest or something. I mean,
yeah, I do Southwest American.
Right, my bad, Robin. When somebody get the PJ, I'll let you know, boo. All right, good stuff. What is your intrusive sexual thought, Tam?
Well, y'all know I like to travel a lot. Like to go to exotic countries. My intrusive thought, I've never been on a vacation. No man has ever gone with me on a vacation if it wasn't a family member. And so I would like to have a vacation, and I'd like to be bent over on a balcony.
Ooh, those would be the best.
So it's a very simple thing, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. I was talking to this guy earlier this week and or last week, and you know, of course I just came back from Mexico, and I was like, you know, you could have been my plus one if you was acting right. So yeah,
only if you was acting right.
Anyway, so
let me tell you, that balcony sugar honey iced tea be the best.
Yeah. So but for me, like I'm a Gemini, and I don't know if y'all know, like we're super duper adventurous. We like to try new things. We get bored quickly and easily. So I'm really into like exploring different things, you know, even if you don't like it. Oh, we tried that one time. So but I've never been in a relationship where I've been able to explore. So for me, I haven't tried a lot of things. There are a lot of things that I haven't tried that I would like to try. And I have to be in a space with somebody that I feel safe with to
right.
push the envelope on those things. Like KiKI, like I would love to be bound. I would love to be handcuffed. I would love to be, you know, blindfolded, all of that. Like that sounds dope, but you know how safe you got to feel with a person to allow them to do that. Like, you got to feel real safe. You got to feel real. You got to know that this person is not gonna take advantage of you being that vulnerable.
Exactly.
So for me, it's my fantasies or my thoughts are not a matter of if they're gonna happen. It's a matter of when they're gonna happen. So
that's true. Because any of it, like that stuff that I do, like I feel like the most craziest things I've ever done was with someone I was in a long-term relationship with. But then there's times when I've done, you know, like the little threes and stuff with people that we weren't in a long-time relationship. But a lot of my most freakiest stories come from somebody I was with for a very long time. Because you can't do these type of things just with any old Joe that you just met like last week or something like that. So yeah, I just have to. I would love the PJ thing that Robin was talking about, honey. I got thinking big because I thought we were just going to do, you know, the little bag.
That is.
Yeah,
I'm with you. What you call KiKI, the ones and twos? I was gonna go do the ones and twos in the Delta bathroom. I was about that life. All right,
I'm gonna do the little seat.
Bathroom sex is not fun because bathrooms are dirty and disgusting, and I'm real particular that I'm sorry, that's nasty.
Man, I used to have a whole bunch of sex in the bathrooms in the club.
Oh, I have a question, ladies. All right, little fun question, little fun game. So, any famous person in the world, pick two guys. One you would one you would marry, and one you want a one night stand with. If you could pick two famous men or anybody that's uber famous that you would want to be with for one night. Hold on, I'm gonna go to KiKI on this one first. One night. Yeah, I'm going to you first. Damn it. One night you could be with, and one you would marry.
Oh my God, I'm sitting here thinking because there's so many, but I'm just.
Can you drill it down to two, KiKI?
I'm gonna just use the ones that off the top. I would marry and stay with Burna Boy. You know, the African giant.
Yeah, I know African Boy.
And then it would be with Drake for one night.
All right, so Drake gets the night, Burna gets the life. Dig it. Yeah, Robin, who gets the night, who gets the life? So you and Morgan Freeman, I'm messing with you. I'm playing.
Oh my God, you always me.
Really?
I'm telling you, it's a joke.
That is like you really just like.
I'm messing with you.
I mean, you could have picked any old person, but Morgan Freeman, like for real,
I had to get you. Because I think you'll get mad about it. I'm messing with you. All right, who you got, Rob? One night for life. Who you going with?
You gonna skip over B. Skip over B. Come back to B.
That's
fine. I gotta think about it.
Tam Jizzle. Sam Jizzle, who you going with for one night?
I have a long short list of celebrity crushes, and my celebrity crushes are not just based in like attraction. It's like I kind of peeping their character too. So I used to have a really like in recent years a really big crush on Sammy. Shout out to Sammy. He's a dad now.
Who the hell is Sammy?
I like the way.
Oh, the little singer dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
I used to like him too when I was little.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
y'all-
he's since come back and he's independent. His music is still dope and he's still super dope and he's a man of God and Sammy's that dude. But you know, I know Sammy is with his baby moms because he just had a baby with his baby moms, right? So one night with Sammy, right?
Okay, one night with Sammy.
No disrespect to his baby moms, but one night with
All
Sammy. Right? And then Mary be with Michael B. Jordan. That's why I just
The basketball player.
no Michael B. Jordan.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, I thought you said Michael Jordan. Okay, I didn't hear the B part.
Michael B.
you was like,
I don't know. Michael B. Jordan.
She had a thing for like an older guy. I don't know. Okay.
No, Michael B. Jordan just gives like a good dude, like a good genuine dude. I think he's creative. I think he's clever. I don't know. I was on set with him one time when he was filming Creed, and he was in the movie, and he was also directing the movie, and it was so dope to watch him be in both of those spaces. And I was like, okay, Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, fine.
Oh, can we add Kofi Cerebral? Kofi Cerebral.
Who's that?
You ever watch Queen Sugar? You ever watch Girl Trip? No, okay. Google Kofi Cerebral. Kofi Cerebral.
Oh, boy. With a K or a C?
Okay. Hold up, girl, because he fine as
hell.
Him again?
Kofi Cerebral. Wait.
The chat, y'all can join in too if y'all want to join in the chat. I want to see who y'all would be with for a night.
What about you, Matt?
Can you see him? I can't see him on the picture, but Kofi Cerebral fine.
You said what movie he was in? Girl Trip?
Yeah, he was in Girl Trip. He's on the show Queen Sugar. He's just chocolate, bearded.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. I didn't know his name. Oh yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it's just my God. I love me a chocolate bearded, fine, Adonis.
It's getting hot in here. Oh, he's 6'2", he's 30. Oh,
girl, let me tell you something. There's something about them tall, dark, chocolate, fine ass dudes with the beards that make you want to go just do stuff too.
You know, I love dark skin guys, but all I attract is these light skinned dudes. I don't know.
Make you want to.
Because we coming back, baby.
I'm sorry, Mac. I know you represent for the light skins.
For the high yellow brothers, right?
Ain't nothing like a Tootsie Roll.
Who's getting hot in here, girl?
You know what? If I had to go with one night, I got to go give me that goddamn Rihanna. I got to go Rihanna for one night. I got to go Riri. God. Yeah, that might be a good jackpot for me in so many ways. Goddamn Riri. I got to go Riri for a night. I would say the long term who sing cool, down to earth. Oh man, you thinking about marriage partner?
Nivea, maybe. Mm-hmm.
You being messy and petty today? You on your shit? You back on your Brooklyn bullshit today? You on your Brooklyn bullshit? That's what you on? Okay, I get it. Let's go. You on your Brooklyn bullshit? I get it. Nah, that little young fine girl from We'll Grow Together, a little fine girl from Power. The one that played the Tahada girl.
Toya.
Yeah, oh yeah, Robin. Yes,
what she looks like. I don't know.
Yeah, look up the girl that played Diana Tahada. Shit, yeah.
Oh, the one who was snitching on everybody at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Man.
That's Bay right there. Yeah, we can grow together. We grow together. She keep me young. We grow together.
Don't invite her to none of your. She'll be telling on everything, huh?
Yeah, she would be snitching.
That's all right. You go ahead, snitch, babe. You go.
What
ahead,
about you, Robin?
Yeah, Robin. Can you back now?
Yeah, Mac, you messy.
Tried it.
Messy.
He tried it.
That's crazy that she said Michael B. Jordan because I would say him for one night. For sure. I'm just saying. One night. with Michael B. Jordan one night. And probably my forever. You know, that's it's too many to name.
Give us
Oh,
one.
Method Man, that's a good one.
Right. That's how I was like, oh.
But
That's
if he
a-
wasn't already married,
You were
Idris
married,
Elba.
Method Man. You're
No,
married.
I was gonna say that next.
Idris
That
Elba.
man's fine.
Oh, so you gonna marry?
Idris
Yeah.
Elba.
Okay.
If he wasn't already married.
There was this dude that went to college with me that looked like Idris Elba, and child, I tell you. Anyway, woo.
So, Robin, who did you pick to marry? You picked Method Man. If he wasn't married, Robin, that's who you picked?
No, Idris Elba. If he wasn't already married.
I got you. Okay, so Michael B for the night, Idris Elba for the life. Got it. All right, let's get to the chat. So Sandra says, Method Man. Tony G said, oh, that's a good one, Maya.
Oh, Maya,
That's
yeah.
a good one. She's taking good care of herself, and she yeah, that's a good one. Maya's good one. I don't know, Maya might be a life, though. I think you can kind of wife her little vegan ass. Let me see who else we got. Coco says, Morris.
Yeah.
So Coco, who you keeping with? So Morris for the night, Method for the life. Is that how you doing this thing? I don't.
Method Man do look good.
They just aging like fine wine. Both
He sure is.
Oh,
Y'all
Lorenz,
know who else?
hey,
Child. Tyler James Williams.
You said
Lorenz Tate is still fine. Lorenz Tate's still fine to be.
He is.
Oh my
Councilman Tate. He fine.
I'm a dog to his messy ass. I like old Tate.
Yeah, he is fine.
Right.
If I was to choose women, mine would be
oh Lord, this is about to be
Beyonce for life because I love me some Beyonce.
Oh, you'll be
And
well
then
taken
I
care of,
would
too.
choose for the day. I mean, for the night or whatever the case is. Who would I choose? What's the chick Snoop from The Wire?
You, the little light-skinned girl
from The Wire.
The thugged out one with the braids from The Wire.
Yeah,
she's cute.
Yeah, you like the thugged out girl from the.
Yeah, I thought she was cute. I mean, I'm not a lesbian by any means, but if I was to, those would be the people that I would go with, female wise.
Honorable mention: Lakeith Stanfield.
Let's look him up too, because I don't know who that is.
He not fine, but he got like a little swag about him that I like. But Tyler James Williams has grown on me over the years. Like everybody,
Who the hell is Tyler James Williams?
Everybody hates the little boy from Everybody Hates Chris.
No, oh my god, he looks so weird.
No, he is like a sex symbol now. He got his body all together. He on Abbott Elementary, and everybody lusting over him. I'm like, okay, hold on now. But yeah, Lakeith Stanfield, low key. But y'all know I like my man medium ugly, so you know I'm a little bit different.
Yeah, I do too, because I don't want everybody wanting my little guy. Because I get mad. What you looking at my man for, bitch?
I got to be able to look at him, so I don't want medium ugly because I got to be able to look at him. So
medium ugly, not ugly.
Medium ugly dudes, and they look pretty decent to me. I just don't want anybody that everybody else wants type of situation.
With a medium ugly dude, other people gonna want him, but it's not gonna be as many people want him as a fine dude.
Okay.
So listen, my baby daddy is ugly as hell. And
wait a minute, you gonna call the damn man ugly? Your baby daddy's ugly, KiKi. You gonna call him ugly?
Yeah.
KiKi, you made the baby with the man. Here you go.
So thank God my baby look like me.
Okay. KiKi got ugly baby daddy. So be it.
So.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, Tami likes medium ugly. My KiKi apparently loves ugly men, and Robin say that's a no for her. She got to look at you. You got to be good looking for Rob.
I don't like those pretty boy type men either.
Okay. What's a pretty boy? Now we need to get the
definition, because everybody got their own definition of a pretty boy. My personal definition of a pretty boy is somebody who spends way more time in the bathroom and making sure that they, like, if we just run into the store, you got to sit here and do a whole skin routine just so we can run to the store. I don't want you. It's just too much for me. That's my definition of a pretty boy. Like I like men who keep themselves together, yes. But when you just doing a lot more than what I have to do for us to get out the door, I don't want it. I don't wear makeup and I gotta sit here. I done went, took my shower, got dressed, and then I still gotta sit here and wait for you to come out the bathroom. Oh, which outfit do you like more? No, thank you. I don't want none of that.
Okay.
I agree with KiKi on that. Now I ain't gonna be in competition with nobody, but you know, his appearance, I want him well kept and well maintained and you know, and all that other stuff, but we ain't in competition with each other. I don't want no man that I got to be in competition with.
Yeah, I had a guy like I had put some what do you call like the shits underneath your eye. And he was like, oh, would that work for me too?
Oh, he was set. Okay. What's wrong with the man with the face? You don't want him to have a little face?
I don't mind him taking care of, you know, his skin. I don't mind none of that.
All the
but
man.
The fact that you just doing too much and I gotta sit here and wait for you. Usually it's the other way around. Like, you know, the woman got to put on all her makeup. If I gotta sit here and wait for you for hours because you gotta put your face care routine on and I'm ready to go. I will leave without you. I'm gonna meet you in a car.
Okay.
Do you do that when you go out with a woman?
I just wash my face and
ready in an hour. It takes you 2 hours to get ready.
No, don't take me 2 hours to get ready. I'm old Chicago nigga. Don't take me that long to get dressed.
I met guys that take a very long time to get ready.
Tan, what's your definition of a pretty boy? Because I don't know who these me and KiKi be dealing with. What's your definition of a pretty boy?
Okay, so it's the difference between, it's like a difference, right? It's the difference between being a fine ass man, right? A fine ass man and a pretty boy. The connotation with a pretty boy is that a pretty boy is a very attractive man, but he's a very attractive man who's like intentional about being very attractive. Like there's, like she said, it's like a concerted effort for this man to be very pretty. Usually this is stereotypical, but usually it's the light-skinned dude with the pretty eyes and the curly hair and everything like that give that energy. They do a whole bunch. And I have some kids in my class that kind of exude that energy. I mess with them. I was like, it's because you light-skinned. It's because you light-skinned. Get your
light-skinned
Troy. Why you in here light-skinned Troy? But for me, that pretty boy energy is more so an energy. It's more so a part of their persona. It's a way they carry themselves because there's a way to be attractive and handsome and humble about it. So yeah, it's just it's an energy they give up. It's not a pinpoint thing that I can pinpoint. It's an energy that these particular people give up. It's like, you too pretty for me.
They don't want to get dirty, and it's like
going too much.
Right, because I love a well-kept man. Trust me, right. I like for them to get that dirt from underneath their fingernails, and I like stuff like that. I do want you to take care of your skin, but if you in the bathroom an extra hour than I am, come on.
Yeah,
what are you doing? Are you putting on your makeup?
Okay. Let's show the chat some love. So my man Alex said Alex said he liked Tasha Smith. Is Tasha for a night out? I don't think you get married again. So Tasha Smith for the night. Knowing you. Okay, we got Big T. He says, oh, that is a good one.
I don't know.
Nicole Bahari. I like her. You know what? I used to like her a lot. Big T, you all right. You got good taste. Nicole Bahari.
Googling some of these people.
If you know the movie 42 with Jackie Robinson, she played his wife. That's a good. Now you know what? I like her little slim ass. I like her. Good one, Big T. Good one. And Regina Hall, man, when she was a little bit younger. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She still good though.
She do. But to marry, I need her just a little bit younger than me. Just a little bit younger. Steve Urkel. Somebody said Steve Urkel looking pretty good these days. I don't know.
Not Steve Urkel. Jaleel White. Call him his name.
Jaleel White. All right. Okay. All right. And KiKi, it wasn't the look, it was the hook. Oh.
I'm confused.
I don't know where we're going with that, Sandra. Where you going with KiKi and the hooks? If you take that long to get ready, you'll get left behind. Oh, okay. All right.
I still don't get it, but okay.
All right. So, ladies, while we're on this topic really quick, if a guy, what are things that he can do? And I know we talked about this kind of sort of before, but we got more men now tuning in because of y'all amazing, beautiful women. What are some things that a man can do, even if he's not the tallest guy, he may not be the best looking guy? What are some things that he can do to enhance and embellish himself to stand out? And I want to go to Robin first. You got a guy Robin's not about 5'8", 5'9". You know what I mean? Not average looking dude, but what are things he can do to really make himself stand out? In your opinion, Robin?
My opinion, a guy that may not have the height.
May not to have a height. He don't look like Michael B. He don't look like he's just a regular guy. But hey, the world is full of regular looking people. So what can he do to stand out amongst the crowd?
For one, he need to be able to dress.
That's good.
His clothes are not on point. So now, if his clothes are on point, then that's gonna be attractive. He definitely gonna have to smell good.
There you go, guys. Come on, guys. Y'all listening?
You know, if he don't smell good, then that could count against him. You know, because you can't be short and stink. I'm just saying.
No, you can't be both. Now you're gonna have to pick a struggle. You can't be. You're gonna either be tall and funky or short and smelling fresh, Negro. You gotta pick one. Now you.
Exactly.
That's a struggle.
Exactly. So you know, if his clothes game is tight, he smell good, you know, and he's very well manicured, that could be a plus for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he may not have the height, but he might dress good. He might smell good. That could be very attractive for him.
Okay. Those are things that every man could do. Okay, dress good, smell good. Take notes, guys. All right, KiKI. What's some of the things a man can do to stand out? He ain't Drake. He ain't got none of that going for him, but he trying to get your attention, KiKI. He trying to really get your attention.
I agree, Robin. The smelling good, the dressing nice, the confidence. I love a man with confidence.
You better have that swag.
Especially me, because I'm such an alpha female, whatever the case may be. Like, you have to have that, that lion type persona. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just really have to have that confidence, that swagger, and like that hustle and drive. I like that as well.
I like that.
Men who don't have any of those type of things, especially even with a drive. You may not have it all, but as long as you have some type of how you say the word,
ambition, baby.
I love that as well, because then I can help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all in, regardless of what you look like. Because, like I said last week, looks are eventually going to fade. But if you have these other type of characteristics about yourself, you my kind of dude.
I dig that. Kik. All right, Tam G, what can it do? Trying to get your attention. He just seen you on the panel. He like, nigga, I'm gonna shoot my. I don't like none of them dudes. But I go in when I see Tam jizzling them Atlanta streets. What do you got to look like? How you got to present yourself, Tam? So
for me, I've given my list, and I think that the ladies have touched on all that. Smelling good, looking good, making sure you dress well. We know that list. I've already spoken that. I'm not going to recant that or recount that. That's the word. Okay. But for me, at this point in my life, it's seeing a need that I have and meeting said need. I saw this post the other day on Twitter, and she said, this girl was like, I told my friend that I want to go fishing, and guess where I am right now? Fishing. Very simple. Like, bro set up a fishing trip for old girl. Period. Like, bro, see a need. If I've been telling you I'm craving ice cream, baby, show up to my house with some ice cream. Or not even, okay, so maybe it's not a dude I know.
But
You
Tam,
wanna
he don't
talk-
know you though. He don't know you, Tam.
So maybe so here we go. Maybe it's a dude that I don't know. I meet people all the time, right? We in the grocery store. You see, I got like 3 items. Pay for my items. Pay for my items. That's showing me
He's
that
a generous type of dude.
Huh?
So he has to be like generous. Like if he doesn't
No,
look good,
it's not even about the financial portion of it. I think what happens for me, I can't speak for nobody else, but for me and my experience with men, I have a lot of people that come to me and they speak like they interested in me. They come to me, they say they're interested in me, but they not serious. I need to see that you're serious. Because, baby, when you're approaching me, I need men to understand, and I hope that the men and the people that are here are listening. What I need men to understand, just because you feeling a woman or just because you got some type of feelings for a woman, whether you've been looking at them for a long time or you just saw them, that don't mean that she feeling the same way that you feeling. I need you to understand that. So for me, you gotta show me that you serious, that you for real for me. Because my thing is, I'm 35. I do not have energy to waste my time with Bookie from down the street. I just ain't got it in me. I don't got it in me no more to waste a whole bunch of time. So if you are interested in getting to know me, right? Prove it. If I had a guy, I was out with and I've been meeting a lot of guys lately. I don't know what's up with me or if it's the season or whatever going on, but
You in the algorithm, Tam. You in the algorithm, baby. You hot.
Anyway, so I was out with my coworkers and I met a guy. He came, he sat next to me, and I kind of felt what it was. And he got my number, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take you out eventually." I ain't heard from him in 2 weeks. I gave you my number. You had every opportunity. But you're not serious. You're not serious. I met another guy. And I told y'all about this. I met him at Publix the day I had got off here early or whatever. And guess what? Ever since he got my number, I was out of the country, so he kind of chilled during that time period. Ever since I've been back, he texts me every morning, "Good morning, how you doing?"
but nothing after that.
We haven't gone out on a date. I've seen him again since then. I don't know if that's gonna work out. That's a whole nother conversation. But the whole point is he's being intentional about pursuing me. He saw me. And immediately he was like, "You're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Can I get your number?" It was an immediate thing. It wasn't no guesswork. I didn't have to figure out what he was trying to feel, what he was trying to say. It was not a whole bunch of guesswork. I'm just at a point in my life where I like directness. And then I also like effort. Like I've had a couple guys from my past reach out to me lately, and they're just like, "Tam, I've always liked you." And it's like, you can say you always liked me, but oh, let me take you out on a date. And I'm just like, why all of a sudden today you want to take me out on a date? So for me, this happened to me recently. This is one of my friends from childhood, one of my friends from high school. He was like, "Let me take you out on a date, just one." I mean, he was going in on my DMs. To me, it came off like he had just got drunk and he got some liquid courage. And that, to me, that's kind of disingenuous to me because, once again, as I previously said, if you've been feeling me since we was in elementary school, since we was in high school, since we was in middle school, whatever, right? And I ain't had no type of feelings towards you, ain't had no feelings. You can't come so aggressive at me thinking that I'm going to reciprocate that energy immediately and go ho for it. And I think that a lot of men, they do that. Like, you want to put some effort in the show. Like, bro, if you had this crush on me since King Tut was a pebble, right? I need to see that. And so for him, I told him, I was like, I understand you trying to take me on a date or whatever. It's kind of strange to me because I've never thought of you in that way. But I need you to understand that we don't know each other as adults. When the last time we hung out as adults? The last time I hung out with you was when we went to homecoming together back when we were 17 years old. I'm 35. That was 20 years ago almost. I don't know who you are no more. I don't feel comfortable going out on a date with you until we start this process of getting to know each other as adults. I don't know what weird stuff you done in your adult. So it's like that is the energy. So it's like, I think the problem with dating and with people and approaching people is sometimes the men involved don't know how to read the room. Don't know how to read the room. If you can't read the room, you gonna strike out every time. That and I think that's the thing. Read the goddamn room. Read the room.
Yeah.
Tam, you're talking about tactics to approach you. And those are all great. But what are things that Robert could do to make himself stand out more to you?
Ever use that name again? Ever. ever.
Can I go with Alex? Is Alex okay? Is
Alex is acceptable. That's an acceptable name. Don't ever say. Anyway, like I said, I think it's kind of what I said. It's treat me kind. Be intentional about your approach. Be intentional about your approach. Like if you I've seen a post recently where a guy approached this woman and he was like, "Oh, can you match my freak?" Don't come on me. If you come on me with some weird stuff like that, I'm gonna look at you like that's a weirdo and I'm not gonna talk to you.
Wow.
So it's like know your audience.
Okay.
Approach me respectfully.
You.
All that smelling good stuff, that's all good, fine and dandy as well. But approach me respectfully, know your audience, and speak your intentions. Like, I think you're beautiful. I like to get to know you. Be forthright. Like, I don't have time to sit here and play this game. Does he like me? What is he feeling? I don't know. What is going? I don't got time for that. I'm too old. We too old. Like, baby, I don't got time to play this game. What do you want from me? Hey, I think you're beautiful. I like to take you out. Can I get your number? Hey, I think you're beautiful. I like to get to know you. Whatever it is, just be forthright. And I'm either gonna say yes or no. That's all I can say. And at the end of the day, I know a lot of guys are afraid of rejection. I've heard that I come off as intimidated. I don't think I'm intimidated. I think I'm actually cool. I'm actually gonna, even if I downplay you, I'm gonna downplay you in the coolest way. I'm not gonna chump you off or nothing. So it's like, just be intentional. Like, say what you want to say. Okay. Say what you want to say and just let the cards fall with the man. And somebody asked me a question. Does Tami G like older men? I have dated older men. At this point in my life, I'm not opposed to dating older men. But my thing with an older man, if I'm dealing with an older man, he has to have twice as much as what I have. And that's on period. And my mentality in that is you've lived 10 or 15 years more than me, right? You should have more than I have. I have an issue with older guys dating and marrying younger women because they can manipulate younger women more so than they can people their own age.
Okay.
So, yep, that happened to me.
I know, KiKI, you got a story about that. Okay, I got a question, and this is good. This is all good dialogue. So, bottom line, Robin said, clean up, make yourself presentable. KiKI pretty much said the same thing. Have some ambition, have some go get about yourself. You know what I mean? Have a little. You got to have some G in you for KiKI, because it could go any type of way. That shit could go all bad if you ain't got no gangster in you for KiKI.
She's like a bitch.
Tam G said, hey, be intentional, know what you want, have all that other stuff, but be intentional. Okay, let's get to the chat, because the chat been lit up. Big T asked the question, what if he smells good but wear clothes looking like a Mississippi pimp? Ladies, is that a no? Can you fix the fashion?
Well, I ain't never seen a Mississippi pimp before, but it don't sound good. So no.
He ain't got no Timbs on. I promise you that nigga is not wearing no Timbo boots. I promise you that.
No. He got the alligator boots on with the little hill. No, thank you. That's what I think. I don't know. I've never seen one.
All right, so that's a no for you. All right, KiKI says no for you. All right, moving on. That's a hell no for KiKI. All right, so you got your answer, Big T. Coco said just because they pay for the items doesn't mean they're going to be serious. For some people, there is always a motive. That is true.
And that's fine, but at least my bill got paid.
Period.
That's the way of looking at it. Okay, Tony G said, Tony G. I got a Tony G. He says, Tami is saying some showing genuine interest and effort. That is correct.
That's it. That's it right there. That's it.
We got Alex saying, typically, unfortunately, there are always ulterior motives. All right. Let's get down to one more before we get to the questions. Alex says, one thing that doesn't get spoken about is that dating can be expensive. That is true these days. So a man can be intentional and spend a lot of money pursuing a woman only for her to lose interest later. Many women, I guess he typing, he gonna leave us and he gonna come back. Many women probably do that. Okay, good stuff. All right, ladies. This is good. KiKI, I'm gonna come to you. Yeah, get ready, KiKI. Can persistence win you over? Now, he's not your type initially, KiKI, but the nigga, he just so damn persistent. He be on you. He ain't physically your type initially. I mean, but Earl just won't go away. Earl just be at you. Earl. Right. Earl,
I don't know. It depends on I don't know, because that's what I feel like is becoming to the point of you being a stalker. And that is how I feel. Because if I told you no, I'm not interested, and you just keep hitting me up, you just keep it starts to become the point where I'm like, oh, this guy is a stalker. I don't want, nothing to do with him. I did meet a guy, and I was like, okay, let's see what he's about. And then when I went out with him, I was like, this is exactly the reason why I did not go out with him in the first place. So persistency is good, but it depends on how you're doing it. Because sometimes it can be borderline stalkerish for me.
So KiKI, give the men some advice in that. What are the best ways to kind of show persistence, but don't be on no creep shit? Like, what's your advice?
I would say like all those good morning text messages is annoying. When you don't really have like a real like plan, like you keep talking to me, but then there's no like dates. Like you're not setting a date with me. Like, hey, I really like you. I really, I seen your Instagram or I saw your Facebook, whatever the case may be. Do you think you have time to go out with me? Whatever. If you're not doing that, I feel like at the end of the day, your main goal is just to try to kind of sleep with me. Okay. So yeah, I don't like none of that. Okay. I think that's the problem is like, I feel like you should always just be honest about what you want. And I tell people this all the time. If you're just trying to, FUCK me, let me know. Cause I may or may not be on that same type of timing. But at least I'll know. Don't sit here and try to just don't annoy me too much. Okay. That's my thing. Stop. So don't annoy me. My thing is, like you about to say, showing is better than, you just talking. Go ahead.
No, KiKI, I feel you saying pretty much to sum it up. Show you're interested, but at the same time, don't get to the point where I'm starting to feel like you just, you got some other issues. I got you.
Right. Don't keep texting me, good morning, good morning, good morning. You never invited me out. You never, everything is just always, you just hitting me up via social media. At this point, I feel like you're stalking me. If I block you, don't start making new social media accounts to hit me up. I don't like any of that. And I think it goes for women too, because I've seen a lot of women do that as well.
You'd be surprised. Don't get me started. That's a whole nother show I have to do about the shit that women do. All right, Robin, can persistence win you over? I mean, when you first met Fred, you wasn't really feeling him, but over time, did Fred win you over? Can Fred win you over? Where is it possible?
Well, I'm gonna say that persistence and him being consistent.
Okay.
It's a different.
Okay.
So persistence, no, but him being consistent, yes.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So persistence, no, but yes for the consistency. Now, Robin, define that consistency, because again, you won't feel him at first, so he's not gonna have the easiest path like the fine nigga. He wasn't that dude. But he's grown. Women say he grew on me. How can a man grow on a woman? How can he grow on you? What can he do?
Being consistent. Because I feel like you being about your word. Stay true to who you are. Stay true to what you say. Because that speaks volumes about who you are. That tells me exactly who you are. You can keep your word. Because see, that tells me your word says a lot about who you are as a person. That speaks to your character. That tells me everything I need to know about you. Mm-hmm. Because if you can't keep your word, then
man. I'll tell you amen to that. If your word ain't shit, you ain't shit. I say it. Your word ain't nothing, you ain't nothing. I believe in that, Robert. Amen to that. I'm with you on that. Facts. Say less.
So, again, I feel like at the end of the day, you can hold me to that. You can hold me to my word. And that's one thing that I'm not going to break for anyone. If I tell you I'm going to do something, then I'm going to do it. If I cannot do it, I'm not going to commit myself to that. So being consistent is going to win me over a lot more than you being persistent.
Okay.
Because that speaks to your character and who you are as a person.
So Tam, for you, I know it's a little intricate on how you would answer this. So to simplify it, Tam, can a man grow on you? Yes or no? Because Tammy gonna give you a high level answer. Can he grow on you? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, moving on. Because Tam will break that shit down. Well, let me tell you why. because there are three components why he cannot break me down. And so Tam, I know Tam. All right, let's go to this one. Let's talk about compliments, y'all. What are some of the best ways a man, and KiKI, I know your compliments is you like men to say all types of crazy stuff to you, KiKI. So yeah, your compliment is weird. You don't even, I've heard you want a man to say all anyway. Ladies, he's complimenting you. What are some of the best compliments you've ever received upon meeting somebody? Like, damn, that was smooth, dog. I'm gonna go with Tam and kick that one off. Tam, compliments. What was the best compliments? Some of the best initial compliments you ever received. Like, that was good, homie. Now that was good.
So for me, I think that a lot of women, they like to be complimented on their physical appearance. For me, that don't do a whole bunch to me. Just because I look at myself in the mirror every day. I know I'm a beautiful person. And so that doesn't do a whole bunch for me. Compliments that really move me are compliments about my character. Compliments of about what kind of person I am, about how caring and how loving I am. And I think some of the best compliments didn't even come from people that I was romantically involved with. It came from people that I just either ministered to in some type of way or just been there for. And people telling me like stuff like, I had a guy friend. He used to like me, so I guess I can use him as an example. I had a guy friend, and I never dated him. Him and my cousin ended up dating eventually. We all kind of grew up together. But he messaged me a couple years back and just randomly was like, Tam, I just want to thank you. And I thought he was thanking me for, I had just wished him happy birthday. His birthday just passed. He was like, no, I'm not thanking you for that. I want to thank you for being my friend during a time period where people weren't checking for me. And so those are the type of compliments. The compliments about who I am as a person, about my character, about because all this stuff, all the beauty, everything we have, it fades, it goes away. But your character is what remains. At the end of the day, your character is how you be remembered by. That's your legacy. And so for me, those are the best compliments. And I mean, I've had a friend tell me, no one's ever loved me as intentionally as you. That's the best compliment you can get from somebody. Those are the compliments that, are the things that, where you feel seen, where you feel, people are actually seeing who you are and acknowledging it and respecting it and honoring who you are as a person. Those are the best compliments to me. All that stuff about my body, all that stuff about my face, all of that, everything, that's gonna pass. But
Right.
I'll say this because I've been getting some compliments lately that have moved me, because there was a situation, I won't get into the situation because that's somebody else's business, but there was a situation and the person hit me up and was like, I just want to thank you because this whole time, throughout this whole situation, you had my back. Nobody else had my back. You the only one that called and checked on me. The only one that was making sure I was straight. Thank you. That to me was a huge compliment because I know that person. That person is a closed off person. I know that person does not divulge their information. And they felt comfortable telling me that information about themselves. And they felt that I was the person that they could come and talk to about it. And so those are the biggest compliments to me, because at the end of the day, I know that that's my ministry. I know that my ministry is ministering to other people in a certain way. And so whether it be somebody I'm romantically interested in or otherwise, complimenting my character, who I am, how I move, that will always be top.
I dig it. Good stuff, Tam. KiKI, what you got? KiKI, some of the best way to compliment you, because I don't know where this could go so many different damn ways, but let's get it.
I know. But no, honestly, I would say the same. Like, I like people compliments, just me and my characteristics, because I've heard it all before. Oh, you're so pretty, this and this. But I like when people see the outside, because it's so much more than, my looks or whatever. I like people think that I'm funny. I like when people see like I'm a vibe to be around, like, what I'm saying? Because people will see my outside, like my demeanor. If you was to see me outside in the streets, I would look like the meanest bitch that you will probably ever meet. Like, I've always heard, oh my God, you look so mean and so unapproachable. So when people actually get a chance to know me and see the goofy side of me and see, like, I'm very loving and caring and all those other good attributes of myself, when somebody else sees it, I love that because it just makes me feel good, honestly. Like it makes me like you're not just seeing my titties hanging out. Because I mean, even though I love to show them, it just makes me feel good that that's not all you're seeing. You get to see maybe my smart side, you know, at times or whatever the case. I love that shit, and it makes me feel happy. Honestly and truthfully, I love people be like, "Oh my God, you're so sweet, you're so kind, and like, you know, you're funny, and like, you're so dope to be around." Like, I like when people also. I met this one dude, short story, and when he met me, he was just like, "Oh, I thought you was like a stuck-up bitch." His words, like forbid, and I was like, "Oh my God, like, did you really think that?" And I was like, "What made you think that about me?" He was like, "Just by your face, because I'm always just like this." This is my everyday face like this.
What they call it, KiKi, is they call resting
The
B
rest of
face?
bitch face.
Yeah. That's what
I
they
like
call it.
this.
Yeah.
But once I open my mouth and I start talking, I like to make people laugh. And I'm not a mean person. So when other people see that, it makes me feel so good because I've always heard all my life that I'll just look mean. So when people actually see me in a different light, I love those type of compliments. If somebody hit me up right now on Instagram, like, "Oh, I love your titties," block. Stuff like that, I don't. I know what I put out there, but at the same time, it's so much more to me than my physical appearance.
Mm-hmm.
So I love those type of compliments. I mean, I know it may not seem like it, but I do. I really do.
All right. I love it, KiKi. Robin, what you got? Anything on that?
I think the best compliment I have ever gotten was someone complimenting on my witness. Someone seeing me do something, seeing me do the right thing for a change, even though I wanted to do the wrong thing. And so, and they saying that, you know, actually seeing me do the right thing made them want to do the right thing. You know, so I think that was the biggest compliment I've ever gotten was that. So
That's from a man initially? Just compliment
yeah,
you? Oh wow.
yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
Because of the situation in itself that happened, you know, because I chose a different route to take, and they saw that as, well, if she could do that, then I could do that.
Okay. All right. I dig it. I don't know what the situation sounds like some shit though, but I'm glad you got him through that situation.
I think
Okay.
people just look at your outside. I feel like a lot of people just look at the like how you say, like the cover of the book until they start flipping through them pages and see that it's more to a person, man and woman, a woman. You know, like I said, I love that shit. It makes me feel so happy and fuzzy because, you know, I'm a hard bitch. But when people really start to be like, "Oh my God," you know, it really makes me feel good. It do. It really do. I'm starting to get emotional.
I'm gonna add to that, ladies. All great answers as always, but it's an art to compliment, and I think a lot of guys need to understand. For those that don't know, there's an art to that shit. Like, and if you're gonna give a compliment, you gotta give a genuine compliment. And I give genuine, authentic compliments. Even you know, I've had conversations with all of y'all, and I know individually, I've told you guys, you know, individually things that I think are dope about you ladies on my own panel. So if you're gonna give a compliment, you gotta give a genuine compliment. You gotta pay attention. Like again, the worst thing to tell a pretty woman is she pretty. Like my nigga, she already know that. Like you gotta go deeper. In order to be a good complimenter, you can't be superficial. You gotta really take time to get to know her and really peep, you know, different attributes and qualities about her. So just any fellas out there, pay attention. Don't just run up and be like, "Yeah, you look fine as hell." Bruh, she saw herself get dressed in the mirror.
Okay. I sleep with a mirror next to my bed, and as soon as I wake up,
Women look at themselves, hey, before the shower, after the shower, after they got dressed. So I think the best compliments are when they're sincere and genuine, and when you observe who the woman is. And that is what I'll end up on that note right there. All right, ladies, good stuff. We got one last topic, and we're about to round it up for the night. Amazing show. Shout out to the chat for showing out. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody. Tony G says, I've never been the type to compliment a queen on her looks. I usually compliment on intelligence, personality, vibe, and energy. Dang, Tony G. All right, Tony G. Tony said he about to get one of these women off this.
I love people compliment that I'm a vibe. I be like, for real, like you saw that.
KiKi,
They like, yeah, I can bring you around my friends. Like I done been in the studio.
Yim says, for the men, compliment me on my efforts because I definitely go out the way to be purposeful. All right, all right.
Yeah, I always compliment men on their effort. Even if when it's misguided, like I definitely, so I think sometimes men don't be seen in that way. Like,
no, we don't, Tam. Thank you.
Yeah, men don't be seen in that way. And I think as a person that has a whole bunch of homeboys and I see them putting in effort, and even brothers, and I see them putting in effort, I'm proud of them. I'm gonna let bro, I'm pulling them aside, bro. You did that, like, bro. I don't care what nobody else said. You did that, like, and just big them up because men don't get that enough. I don't think.
They
but
don't.
Also, I think that a lot of times men don't surround themselves around people that's gonna big them up too. So I think it's also a who your circle is problem, because if you in the right circle, your boy's gonna hype you up, and if you're dealing with the right woman, your woman gonna hype you up. And if you ain't dealing with them, then why are you dealing with them?
Yeah, man. And that's real. And all three of you ladies individually have all shown and given out really genuine compliments and said some encouraging words to me as well. So as always, I appreciate that, man. That's real. Y'all about that life. Yeah, I know. Robin took me to Bible study the other day, and we was chatting, man. It was a dope, but it was so on time and what she said. And I appreciate you, Robin, for real. More than you know for that. So no, that's real. All right. What else do we got? What else do we got on? Anybody else? We'll make sure I didn't miss nobody in chat before we end up with the last question of the night. Most queens don't acknowledge men's efforts. No, unfortunately, they don't, Tom. I can agree with you on that. We hype each other up on this chat. Yeah, we do. It's a number of love on Cigar Chat's Purple Panties, man. Look at these amazing women. Stop playing with us. And the world's greatest chat. All right. Let's bring it back full circle to online dating. And what are the pros and cons of online dating? And I'm gonna kick Tam. I know. Let me kick this one off.
Please put me next, because I talk to my friend about this all the time. Go ahead.
Pros for me before TV. It's again, I ain't done this shit since my ass been on a TV show. I can't do it no more. But before I did TV, and I wasn't known the pros, it was a quick, bag and tag. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta, you want something new to smash and you don't feel like going out, man. Ain't nothing like, from a man perspective, keeping it all the way honest with y'all, ain't nothing like online dating. That Tinder ain't nothing but a hookup site. Now, the things I do like about online dating, it's convenient. You can just swipe, you could be doing whatever, swipe through. It's convenient. If you're busy people like we are, you swipe through, find you a little something. Guess what? Y'all match, cool. I FaceTime you, we catch a vibe. Now I ain't spending no money yet. Let me see if I vibe with you. And then we can go out and get a drink. But at least I didn't cut down. Nigga ain't went to the club. I ain't had to leave my couch. I ain't did none of that. I ain't spent no money to go nowhere to meet your ass. So I like the convenience of it. The cons of it, that was the pros. It's a great bag and tag place for men. It's convenient, cost effective, time efficient. But the cons is, you meet some real damn weirdos on them sites. It'd be some weird. I have met some weird chicks on them damn sites. Okay. And another con is the fact that they lying about a lot of them. They ain't looking how they say they looking. And so with that, I'll go to KiKi, because I guess you got something you want to add to the pot on that.
Oh no, we was going to Tam. Go ahead to Tam first.
Okay. Tam, pros and cons. I don't think Tam got any pros on the online dating, but go ahead, Tam.
There are no pros of online dating. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready. I had a cough drop in my mouth. But there are no pros of online dating. And the reason why I feel like that, I just feel like we're in a society, as somebody who teaches children, we're in a society where people do not know how to socialize. They are so used to social media, and they're so used to the technology at their hand. They don't know how to socialize. I don't know if y'all can agree with me, but growing up, when I was in school, I knew everybody in my class name, right? Mm-hmm. Shoot, I knew everybody pretty much in my grade level name by first and last name. Oh, you talking about Keisha Johnson? Oh no, I'm talking about Keisha Latrell. Oh, I know Keisha. We knew each other. these kids don't know each other's names. They be in class with each other all school year long, don't know each other's name. They don't talk to each other. They don't know how to socialize. They don't have basic communicative skills, right? Well, the online dating world is very similar. You have a lot of people on these online dating apps that don't know how to communicate. The only way they know how to communicate people is through a freaking screen. And so I don't think there are any pros in meeting people that way. Everybody who I genuinely liked, everybody who I genuinely wanted to be with for the most part, have not been people I met online. They've been people that I have met in person. And it was just like one time we met each other, it was a vibe, that's what it was. Or it was, we hung out, or we were working together, or we were on set, and then we were able to create a real, genuine connection. I know it has worked for some people, and so I'm not going to knock them. But for me, the type of person I am, truthfulness and honesty is very important to me. Forthrightness is very important to me. I don't think you get that with online dating. And so that is why online dating has no pros for me. Cons, you're going to find some weirdos. Cons, you're going to find some stalkers. Cons, you're going to find some people that's trying to catfish. Cons, you're going to find some people that's going to come for you and you ain't even checking for them. Okay, you rejecting, all of a sudden you a B, you a H, you're ugly, this ain't, you ain't saying all that a minute ago. So I don't think there are any, I just, inviting those people into your energy, I think is bad for a lot of people. I think it could be a confidence boost. You know, sometimes I get on there and I just get on there because look, 100 people, 100 men find me attractive. It boosts your confidence, but trying to meet somebody in real time, no. I much more value meeting people in real life. And this is after, and I started the online dating when I was in Korea, just for the purposes of this conversation. But the caliber of people I've met and the stories, the stalkers I've met from there, the people that have made, like KiKI was saying earlier, have got deleted off my page, and I've blocked them, and they've made 4, 5, 6 pages to still follow me. It's not worth it, especially as a woman. It's dangerous, and so for me, no pros at all.
Right.
KiKI.
Yeah, the only pro that I would honestly say, maybe because I've had friends who did the online dating thing, I would say maybe would be more of an emotional connection, because you don't, you get a chance to kind of speak to a person without the physical attraction, like a physical thing first and foremost. But I feel like it's always more cons than it is pros when it comes to the online dating. You meet the stalkers, you meet the liars, you meet the scammers, you meet people who are just weird altogether. It's just a lot of things that's the reason why I don't like the online dating scene. People could definitely pretend. I feel like if you meet somebody in person, you could kind of see whether they're a good person or not. I don't know if that makes sense. Like you get kind of like a like this vibe from them, like, yeah, this person might be a little liar or whatever the case, opposed to being online. Because when you're online and you just texting them, everything just sounds good. They're just like this amazing person. And then when you meet them in person, it's like, yeah, this person is not who I was talking to online. This person is aggressive. He's weird, or she's weird, whatever the case may be. Only thing I can honestly say about the online thing that may be positive is that you talking to them and you're getting more of an emotional attachment, and you're really getting to see how they really are, opposed to them being in front of you. Because when somebody's in front of you, they want to touch you. It just be a lot. That's the only thing that I could honestly say that might be positive when it comes to the online dating thing. But I feel like it's definitely more cons and negativity in dating somebody online than it is in person. And I would never do that.
Okay. Good stuff. Robin, anything to add to that? Pros and cons, if any?
I mean, honestly, it's your perspective. The cons might be people will, it gives them the opportunity to hide behind and, do whatever they want to do behind the camera and different things like that or whatever. But there could be some pros to it, because not all the stories end up bad. I've heard a lot of stories where people have met people and got married. They're still married to this day. So not all the stories have been horror stories from people meeting people online and dating and different things like that. Not all of my stories of meeting people online have been bad stories. So there have been some positive things that have come out of it. It's just your perspective. And then, truthfully speaking, a lot of times, even though a lot of people don't want to pay, for the services to meet a different caliber of people. So you got to think about that too, because there's levels to that, right? There's there's there are levels to that. So when you sign up for those online dating services, the ones that are free, think about the caliber of people that you're going to meet in that. So you got to think about all that. So there are pros and cons to it, but think about there are levels to it. So
Good stuff.
I always think that people meet people online for dating. I always thought that they were just desperate, honestly. And that was just my opinion. That's why I never really did the online dating thing, because it's like, why you just can't. I get, it's easier to, like, especially if you're a busy person, it's easier to just go on the phone and find somebody. But I always felt like, are you that desperate that you need to go online and find? That's why I always just like it probably was like more of a sexual thing, like you're just looking for hookups, never no long time relationship. I do have a family member who did find her little lover or whatever the case is on a dating site, and I did speak to her about this. I don't know. I'd rather my man the old fashioned way, like Tim's in the supermarket, at the laundromat, somewhere where I can, get that energy and kind of decide if this person is a good person or not. You really can't tell online because you can pretend to be anybody. You could do that in person as well, but I kind of feel like you'll know more in person.
Yeah, you can't. Energy don't lie. But I will say one thing that I know it's not going to be, and I'm not none of these ladies, not my ladies on the panel, but everybody's not like my ladies on the panel. A lot of times it's harder for guys to approach women. I come from an era growing up in the '90s and the 2000s, early. It wasn't nothing to go approach women. It was acceptable. It was cool, and I get it's more dangerous now. But a lot of women will clown dudes, and he just just trying to spark up a conversation or hit him with the stank attitude. So a lot of women have brought that on themselves when niggas like, I ain't about to say nothing. I'd rather just go online. So we have to factor that in as well. There are a lot of women who don't allow men to even approach them no more. So, that's the reality within itself. Lastly, let me see what the chat got to say. All right, Alex said, I still love meeting women the old-fashioned way, supermarkets, walking down the street, at events or gatherings, etc. I always break the ice with humor. Humor is a great thing. Funny niggas gonna always win. Tony G says, I can stand women in my area, so online helped a lot. I actually prefer face-to-face. I used to go on trips just to meet new faces, and that worked better than online. Let's see. Big T says, people nowadays find it easy to meet online. Yeah, they do. They really do. People are disconnected now, unfortunately. Some areas it's hard to meet anyone. So in my old community, you had to go online. I met my wife to be online. Then eventually went to see her in Cali. Man, that's what's up, Tom. That's what's up. All right. Well, good stuff. Well, another exciting and amazing show. Shout out to the world's greatest panel, man. And shout out to the world's greatest chat. We don't have a show without y'all, man. So I appreciate everybody. Quickly go around the horn really quick. Any updates, things coming out? Tam G, what you got coming up this week for the people? Anything you want them to know?
Shirts still on sale. They're still in my bio. Go to Instagram, check them out. Shirts on sale. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Tam G shirts on sale. Robin, anything coming up this week?
I'm doing a podcast on Monday. Catch me on the I Am Broke podcast Monday at 7. And yes, I'll be moving in less than 2 weeks to Houston. So yeah.
All right. Good stuff. All right, KiKI. What we doing this week?
My shit is still on Ratchet Girl T. And I will be outside this summer, okay?
Okay.
So if you want to take me on a date.
Kiki,
I won't be outside.
You stay on date. KiKI stay on dates. Like for real. Next week, KiKI gonna give women tips. We're gonna do a segment where KiKI give women tips on how to get dates. Because apparently she done mastered the art of attracting some damn dates.
All I need is like a real man. But yeah, again, like the Ratchet Girl tee, my glasses, my t-shirts. They're all on Ratchet Girl tee. If you follow me on Instagram in a little thingy.
All right, make sure y'all go. And y'all know after every show, we always make sure y'all can find my ladies. Their links. It's on every show. So you go follow them, support them, everything they do. All right, last but not least, Baby Bruh says, outstanding show, everyone. And Sandra says, good night, everyone. Happy Father's Day. Yes, happy Father's Day. Good damn. Get a father some damn love.
Happy Father's Day.
My fathers.
Thank you. A single daddy that give me some love, God. You know what?
Happy Father's Day, Mac.
Yeah, man. Let me go out this weekend. I might get lucky.
Yeah, he might go find himself a little lady. Call daddy. I mean, she gonna call him daddy this weekend.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get me a little young tender talking about, baby. I raised my boy. Yeah, you know what? This is Father's Day weekend. Good. I'm glad y'all reminded me.
A little hairpiece.
Hey, I'm going to get my little thing. So when y'all see me on Instagram with my man weave, man, your business, Tam. It's not none of your damn business.
Not the man weave.
I'm going to get in your business. I'm going to get if I see you with a man piece on, I'm going to get in your business.
I'm going to stare at you just like this, Meg.
I'm going to take a screenshot and put it all over Instagram.
Y'all going to be those ladies, huh? It's always one. It's always one. It's always two. Okay. So
now you got three, though.
Tami goes, oh, sir, you know what? That's fine. Anyway, for the world's greatest panel, we are out. The Chapman, I love all of y'all. God bless. You know where we're going to be, baby. Back here again next Friday with more Get Freaky with KiKI. And we're going to find out how she got all these dates, man. We are out. God bless y'all.
Bye.